line. The night climax Tuesday evening, the ceremonial cake cutting.
I said negative.
Heard the Panther Pulse beat in anticipation of tonight's game. At the assembly this afternoon, the homecoming queen, Madeline Chandler, was crowned and her court honored. The 26 young ladies who make up this year's court were elected by the MHS Panther football team. The queen was elected by the Magnolia High School student body. At this time, we would like to honor our court and royalty. Entering from the far side of the field is our 2025 homecoming court. Please welcome sophomore maid Briley Hardwell and her escort manager Kevin Talley. Briley is the daughter of Itiana Norman and Clifton Hardwell.
Back.
Kevin is the son of Latonia Talley and Kevin Talley Sr. Next is junior maid Anala Brown. She is being escorted by number 60, Patrick Tolliver. Anala is the daughter of LaWanda Brown and Gary Brown. Patrick is the son of Patrice and Richard Young. Being escorted by number 9, cornerback Markavion Sanders, is junior maid Kennedy Davis. Kennedy is the daughter of Kismet Davis and Kevin Davis. Markavion is the son of Starnika and Torrance Sanders. Our next junior maid is Nikki Davis, escorted by running back number 2, Ike Ainsworth. Nikki is the daughter of Katie Beth and Jerome Davis. Ike is the son of Brenna Ainsworth and Brad Ainsworth. Next is junior maid Jasny Harris, escorted today by manager Kentorius Carey. Jasny is the daughter of Itiara Harris and Kendrick Murphy. Kentorius is the son of Shuntay Carey and Kentorius Carey Sr. Junior maid Lillian Harrison is escorted by fullback number 81, Travis McClure. Lillian is the daughter of Ashley Davis and Adam Davis. Travis is the son of Brandy Ware and Wayne McClure. Our next junior maid is Tamaya Young. She's being escorted by number 36, tight end and middle linebacker, Travion Kendricks. Tamaya is the daughter of Kyoto and Tony Young. Travion is the son of Ashley Hickman and Cassandra and Calvin Kendricks. Escorted by Hobie Hendricks is manager and senior maid Jamila Abisfor. Jamila is the daughter of Olga and Najee Abisfor. Hobie is the son of Twana and Brian Hendricks. Our next senior maid is Maya Berry. She is escorted today by number 6, safety, Eric McGraw. Maya is the daughter of Marja Berry and Damian Berry. Eric is the son of Angela Jones and Eric McGraw Sr. Fullback number 45, Tristan Morgan, is escorting senior maid Grace Chandler. Grace is the daughter of Anna and Brandon Chandler. Tristan is the son of Mindy Holt and Gavin Morgan. Next is senior maid Grayson Couture. She is being escorted by number 48, kicker Sawyer Rachel. Grayson is the daughter of Michelle and Brandon Couture. Sawyer is the son of Rebecca and John Rachel. Our next senior maid is Janiah Davis, who is escorted today by outside linebacker and strong safety number 22, Jataran Bubba Williams. Janiah is the daughter of Jolinda Munn and Chris Davis. Jataran is the son of Stephanie Good and Jamal Williams. Escorted by number 41, defensive lineman Sawyer Scruggs, is senior maid Cheyenne Evans. Cheyenne is the daughter of Brittany and John Driggers. Sawyer is the son of Stacy and Robbie Hurd and Alan and Amy Scruggs. Senior maid Kristen Gooden is escorted today by middle linebacker number 1, Chevis Johnson. Kristen is the daughter of Shanae Rashawn Parman. Chevis is the son of Sequita Easter and Chevis Johnson Sr. Being escorted by manager Christopher Revels is senior maid Ashlyn Goley. Ashlyn is the daughter of Jessica Grams and Daniel Duckett. Christopher is the son of Shonda and Charles Revels. Escorted by Grayson West is athletic trainer and senior maid Casey Kirby. Casey is the daughter of Heather and Brian Ard. Grayson is the son of Christian Tompkins and Chad and Lee West. Escorted by number 4, defensive back and wide receiver Caleb Roach is senior maid Avery Matthews. Avery is the daughter of Melissa and Matt Matthews. Caleb is the son of Audria Keener and Carrie and Shonda Roach. Senior maid Jazaria Monk is escorted by outside linebacker and defensive lineman number 27, Jadon Marshall. Jazaria is the daughter of Jaleesa and Ray Barrow. Jadon is the son of Elizabeth Hendricks and Jerry Marshall. Escorted by Dalen Glass is athletic trainer and senior maid Reagan Payne. Reagan is the daughter of Mandy and Greg Payne. Dalen is the son of Tiffany and Heath Glass. Escorted by athletic trainer Mikey Boyd is senior maid Madison Schmitto. Madison is the daughter of Stephanie Schmitto and the late Kobe Schmitto. Mikey is the son of Wendy and Greg Boyd. Next is senior maid Jonelle Smith, escorted today by number 19, linebacker and running back Carmelo Johnson. Jonelle is the daughter of Julia Smith and the late John Smith. Carmelo is the son of Kimberly Kroll. Escorted by Cameron Halsell is manager and senior maid Keandra Wheeler. Keandra is the daughter of Marquita Hardin-Jones and Terry Jones, Tracy Jones. Cameron is the son of Catherine Smith. Senior maid Mackenzie Young is escorted by number 99 defensive nose guard Elijah Brookfield. Mackenzie is the daughter of Brittany Young and Kearthur Brantley. Elijah is the son of Letitia Blanks and Dwayne Broomfield. Escorted by safety, number 5, Braylon Witcher, is senior honor maid, Jacavia Dunn. Jacavia is the daughter of Brittany Simmons and James Dunn. Braylon is the son of Larita and Daryl Witcher. Our next senior honor maid, Keasia Pearson, is escorted by number 44, defensive lineman George Jackson. Keasia is the daughter of Alicia and Ronald Pearson. George is the son of Jackie Curry and George Jackson Sr. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our 2025 homecoming queen, Madeline Chandler. Her escort is quarterback number 8, Walker Carter. Madeline is the daughter of the late Heather and Kyle Chandler. Walker is the son of Julie and Micah Carter. Presenting flowers to Madeline is Mrs. Jessica Ari, principal of Magnolia High School. present to you the 2025 Panther Homecoming Queen in her court. Let's give them a big round of applause. This concludes our homecoming ceremony. Thank you.
Sing this band in concert, little bro. Huh? Sing this band in concert. What? Sing this band in concert.
What? Run, JC, run! All five of them!
Not saying, are you? Me too. You know, I ain't tired.
There's no trouble.
Yeah, for how?
Hey, are your shoes still at the studio? You left them last week. Did you get them yesterday? I had to leave today. How about I bring them to you? Because I got the other day, I said, what are her shoes? Because I wrote her name on the back. She left them, so we put them back here. Oh, did I ruin your spot? Say, hey, you go to KDAA? I do. Isn't she good? Whoopsie! Hey, Riley. We apologize, Mel. Sorry, we apologize. Hey, y'all go get on the line. They're fixing to sing the national anthem. I forgot the name of my pants.
At this time, would you all please rise and remove all headgear as we honor America with the singing of the national anthem, which will be performed by the Magnolia High School Chamber Choir under the direction of Jamie King.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for a moment of silence. Thank you. Now for the Hamburg High School alma mater.
Good job, everybody. Hey, I can walk on. You can stay. Hey, Emily. Okay, I'll be on the front.
Now for the Magnolia High School alma mater.
Yeah. Hey, let me drop this off for a minute.
Not sure either, but yeah, I know it's a smaller D1. Yeah, so yeah, good for Chevis to get a college scholarship, get his education paid for. And, so Chevis has been a beast on defense for the Panthers all the years that he's been out there. In that backfield, he may be faster than Nykel Lewis. He finished in the 100 meters at the Junior Olympics as a freshman. So Connor was telling me he thinks he's going to go D1 in track when he graduates from high school. So he's got some speed, and we saw Nykel Lewis last year make some big yardage against the Panthers, and had 305 yards rushing in last week's game.
Yeah, no matter some of these other guys that are decent as well. I was trying to watch as much. They didn't punt much, but and for a while there, wasn't scoring much against them, so weren't seeing many kick returns or punt returns. But Lewis was Dennis Maxwell, who's the radio guy for Hamburg, and he said, no, I don't think that he does for him. And tonight might be the night, but I think we'll recognize Michael when he gets back there. We'll see or maybe they figure that'd be a good time to give him a rest because he gets a lot of work when they're on offense.
Yeah, he's going to. Well, like I said, he's a touchdown machine. One every 3 times he scores a touchdown. So the Panthers going to really have to keep their eye on that young man tonight.
All right, well, let's take another break on our Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show. Dan Gregory, Jeff Harrington from Panther Stadium tonight. Again, it's homecoming. This is Panther football.
Become one of their many satisfied customers. You can refill your prescriptions with Prince Pharmacy's mobile app, also with their website, PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy has a 24-hour refill line, too, 234-7292. Call before noon for same-day free delivery. They have a convenient drive-thru, too, at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia. Bailey's Body Shop is your one-stop shop for collision repair. Danny Bailey has been doing auto body work for over 40 years, and Bailey Body Shop is built on quality and trust. You don't have to worry about it. They're there when you need them. When you need collision repair, trust Bailey's Body Shop, 2416 North Vine in Magnolia, 234-3303.
Have plumbing issues at your home or business? Leaking pipes, cracked pipe, clogged drain. Sounds like you need the experts at Wingfield Plumbing Services. Wingfield Plumbing Services offers expert residential and commercial plumbing solutions, specializing in repairs, installations, and maintenance. Wingfield Plumbing Services skilled team ensures reliable and efficient service for all your plumbing needs. Follow Wingfield Plumbing Services on Facebook or call 870-234-1667.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. Nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
Back with you from Panther Stadium as the captains for the two squads have made their way out to the center of the field where the referee awaits with his coin. Got for the Panthers, there's Jackson Wolfley out there and Chavis Johnson. We were talking about him a little bit ago. And Carmelo McDonald and 22's Bubba Williams out there as well for the Panthers. I can see Keovian Brown over there. Their center there is Gage Walfall, number 74. Can't see any other
Referee. I think he's talking to Magnolia, like Magnolia may have. Well, he hadn't put the coin yet. Give them all
showing him the coin.
They showing him. Well, this is the head, this is the tail. So.
Late Queen of England's on one side.
Donald Trump's
there. It is. He caught it. He did not let it hit the turf. He caught it, and now looks like he's turning to Magnolia. So Hamburg won the toss. Okay.
Yep. Hamburg won. They want the ball.
He's quick. Yeah, Hamburg wants the football, and Magnolia will defend.
That's the north.
That's the north. They'll defend the north end zone. Get my
bearings right.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, we're about ready to play some football here tonight. Homecoming game for the year 2025 on Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium. That'll wrap up our Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show. We're looking for a bank that's more than just a logo on a debit card. Come by Farmers Bank and Trust. Meet the friendly faces who are dedicated to making Magnolia and Columbia County a great place to live and work. Come home to Farmers Bank and Trust, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Kickoff coming up. This is Panther football.
Want to get the most bang for your buck in 2025? You need a People's Bank CD and Companion Savings account. Companion Savings is a savings account that pays 4.01% annual percentage yield. To qualify, simply open with a new CD. APY is effective January 1st, 2025, and is subject to change at any time. Call People's Bank for all the details. Member FDIC.
Dr. Gregory Payne, DDS, loves serving Magnolia and all Columbia County. You'll be greeted with a friendly face and leave with the perfect smile. Dr. Payne and his staff are invested in their community with new dental technology like the iTero intraoral scanner. This new technology encourages conversations about your oral health, helping with patient understanding for your teeth and gums, and allows for new breakthroughs like 3D printed dentures that fit better and stronger. Get treated faster than ever before with Dr. Gregory Payne, DDS, 817 North Washington in Magnolia, 234-1115. Stay healthy this summer with Chambliss and Davis Family Practice. They see patients of all ages, from newborn to elderly. They do primary care, weight loss management, DOT physicals, cool sculpting, BioT hormone physicals, and more. They're open Mondays through Thursdays from 8 till 4 and Fridays 8 till noon. The Office of Chambliss and Davis is now accepting new patient applications with most insurances accepted, including United Healthcare. Follow Doctors Chambliss and Davis on Facebook. Doctors Chambliss and Davis, where your primary care is their primary concern.
Panthers started off Wrangle with an onside kick. We got a pile at the 50-yard line, and let's see. Each team is pointing that they have the football. They're going to unpile. Looks like Hamburg did get on top of it. That's their H-back Carter Sesser that I think got on top of the football at the 50-yard line. So the Panthers come out here for the opening kickoff of this football game, and
I don't know who. It looked like it came loose 2 or 3 times in that pile-up, Dan, as the officials looked like they definitely looked Hamburg. They definitely looked for a great yardage, and then it was a mad scramble after that.
All I can see was that their fullback H-back Sesser was the last man up. He was down on the bottom, so whether he was on top of football, actually I don't think it did quite go 10.
Yeah, but Hamburg touched it.
Okay.
So that made it legal, I think.
Okay. Well, anyway, Hamburg's got the football at the 49-yard line of the Magnolia Panthers as we are now underway at Panther Stadium. 2 receivers go left, 1 to the right. We've got contact as the Panther nose guard, Elijah Broomfield, came across, made contact.
Well, when you weigh 345 pounds and you go offsides, you're not
You're going to get away with it.
You're not going to get away with it. So,
So 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 5 now. And they'll take a handoff. Now swing pass out to the left side to Charles Mooney. Mooney, the receiver, works back toward the middle of the field. He's down inside the 40. He will have the first down as he got it down inside the 40-yard line down to the 36. So it's about an 8-yard pass play, and it's a first down for Hamburg.
Tunnel screen to the near side, and the offensive lineman, the left tackle, Parker Shipley, got out and got a block for him. And Panther secondary did a pretty good job to recover, but he picks up enough for the first down.
It's now 1st and 10 for the Hamburg Lions. Quarterback Thomas out of the shotgun, and he hands off, and the Panthers all over Nikel Lewis on his initial carry of the game. He actually lost a yard back to the 37-yard line.
That's a good job. Bubba Williams, he's outside linebacker, and he filled that gap very nicely over there on the left side of the Panther defense, right side of the Hamburg offensive line. That's what you do. Stop Nikel Lewis before he gets going.
Twins left, 1 receiver to the right. That H-back sets up on the right side as well. Thomas and Lewis in the backfield, bring a man in motion left to right. Going to throw down the far sideline, and we got a flag that flies as the Panther DeQuavian Weaver was defending on the play, and apparently he's going to be called for a pass interference.
I may get him for a hold, Dan. He was, I don't know.
I didn't see contact there. He may have been earlier.
Let's see the white hat, which one they're marking it off, so it must be, okay, it is PI. Because it's 15 instead of 10.
To the 22-yard line, 15 yards. And another first down.
A little overthrown, too. So unfortunate that they were able to hit Weaver on the PI.
Thomas, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Lewis to his right. And he swings out to the right side. That pass is caught, and it's going to be another first down. Just very difficult to bring down on the far side. K.B. Brown picks up the first down as he got it down to around the 10-yard line. That'll be about 12 yards in the first down.
Well, Maury Scott had a hold of him, but unable to bring him down. So Hamburg so far more success passing than rushing.
They are steadily moving the ball. And they'll hand it off this time, and he's going to the end zone. That is Nikel Lewis, who took the handoff. Best a Panther could do. One of the Panthers got a hand on his belt line and was trying to pull him back from behind, but couldn't stop Nikel Lewis from a 10-yard run and a touchdown for the Lions.
Well, Nikel averages a touchdown every 3 touches, and he's better than that so far. 2 touches, 1 touchdown. It's his 11th touchdown of the season, and only 32 carries.
Here comes the extra point try, and that is going to be no good. That's a, did somebody get a piece of that? It looked like he just hooked it.
I think that was just a knuckleball.
Left-footed kicker, and he pulled it right. So 6-0 Hamburg with 10:31 first quarter. This is Panther football.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need. And if the unexpected happens, fulfill our promise to be there when you need us most. Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 7 of the last 8 years by J.D. Power.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter agent Gary Donfera. Well, Magnolia kick there, and Hamburg got it at midfield. It did not take them long to get to the end zone, just a minute and a half, and they're up 6-0. Panthers, Alberto Aguilar will kick it away. Shot. Going back to get it, 4-yard line, up the far sideline, out across the 25, the 30, the 40, now to midfield, and he ran over a guy, and now he's going to the house, all the way back for a touchdown on the kickoff return from way back. That's Caleb Roach.
No, that's Ike Ainsworth.
Was it Ike? Okay.
Yep, Ike Ainsworth, 96 yards. His 3rd kickoff return for a touchdown on the season.
He needed about 1 block out around midfield to bust him free, and he got it. He took off.
I told Coach Kirby last week, I said, I don't kick too deep anymore, and I'll be John Brown. They kicked deep to him the very first time, and he may have been surprised too. And he goes back and picks it up to 4, keeps his toes in bounds, and takes it 96 yards for a touchdown. His 3rd consecutive kickoff return for a touchdown. The last 3 times he's returned a kick, it's been for a TD.
Panthers are going for 2. Run it off tackle right side. Into the end zone goes John Curry. John Curry carries it in for 2. Panthers take an 8-6 lead with 10:16. Said Hamburg scored quick. Well, the Panthers scored in 14 seconds.
Ike Ainsworth, he's a dangerous return man, and I cannot believe the Lions chose to kick to him.
It's 8-6, Magnolia, 10-16 in the opening quarter, and they're ready to go again. We better keep it right here. Yeah, Ike Ainsworth, man.
He is a weapon on that return game. I mean, a big-time weapon. So Magnolia.
2-point run for Curry. Excuse me, I can't talk in right.
No, I was doing the same thing. I was hoping one of us start talking. One of us had to quit writing. But yeah, he got the ball on the far end, on the north end at the 4-yard line. Tiptoes close to the sideline, went right down the sideline, got some good blocking. I think the last block may have been from Curry at about the 30. He got another one, as you said, about midfield, and the Panthers are on top. Let's see if they try the onside kick in. Rangel, is that Rangel or is that Cardinius?
No, that's Cardinius.
Okay,
out there now.
He's the regular kicker. Usually when Rangel's in, it's an onside. When Cardinius in.
Yeah, he wasn't too, maybe not too happy with the way the Panthers handled that. Panthers did a little quick switch out there on the near side.
Yeah, they didn't have enough guys.
Well, then they brought another guy in, and then they had to send somebody out.
Too many then.
Here's the kick. End over end kick. Yeah, they with the onside kick last time, they were playing up. Now they had to back up, pick it up 7-yard line, running it straight up the middle of the field, out across the 20 to about the 22, 23-yard line on that return for the Hamburg Lions. That was Jay-Sean Goodwin on the return for Hamburg.
Good coverage by Keith Chapman and Tucker Bogus down there for the Panthers. So Magnolia's going to have Hamburg a little bit deeper in their own territory this time, around the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Lions. A couple of receivers going out to the left side. Just our 2 sophomores there, Charles Mooney and Jake Canley to the left, 1 wide to the right. Shotgun formation, quick swing, near side to one of those sophomores. That's Charles Mooney, and Mooney was wrapped up in a big hurry. That's Roach.
Yeah, Caleb was right there. You're not going to make a living throwing the ball against Caleb Roach too much, and even when you make the reception like that, he's right there on quickly for the tackle, so only a gain of 2.
To the 25. 2nd down and 8 for the Lions. Running a couple of guys off the field. I thought they were all going wide right.
That's what I thought. They looked like going to the wishbone out there to the far side.
Yeah, they got 1 wide right, 1 wide left. Double tight ends. Handoff goes to Nikel Lewis. Lewis off tackle right side. And again, Panthers do a good job on him as he got it out to the 28-yard line. You feel good if you can stop him.
Yep,
2-3 yards. So third and long 5 or about 6 actually for the Lions.
Yeah, big defensive play coming up here for the Panthers is they're able to, make a short gain on the pass and stop Lewis at the point of attack. That was Amari Scott. Wrap him up, makes a good tackle for Magnolia.
Caden Thomas, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. He has Nikel Lewis to his right. 2 receivers and an H-back to the left. 1 receiver into the boundary to the right. Rolling out and throwing on the right side. It passes caught. That's his H-back, Sesser. He hauled it in, but it's going to be a very short gain to the 30-yard line, only about 3 yards. So they're going to have 4th and 3 coming up, and the punting unit comes on.
Yeah, they're going to punt the football away. Good job, and that means Caleb Roach, he's a dangerous return man. We've seen him return 1 for a touchdown this year. It was called back. He had a long return last weekend, so maybe Caleb can get his hands on the ball in some open space, and let's see if the Magnolia special teams, which have been pretty good this year, can come up with another play.
The punter also a sophomore, Cooper McNamara, is in. Is that who that is back there? I think they swapped out. No, that's it's Alberto Aguilar. Got his punt away, taken inside the 30-yard line. Roach comes to the near side, made 1 miss. Up the sideline he goes. We may have another return. Aguilar tried to bring him down. He could not. A couple other Lions can. And onto the end zone he goes for a touchdown. But is there a flag? There's the flag out there. I thought you were pointing at the sideline.
No, 50-yard line. So, back in midfield, he fielded the ball back at the 28-yard line. That's potentially the 2nd punt return for a touchdown that Roach has had taken back this year.
It is coming back.
Wow, that was impressive. He got some good blocking. He made a good stiff arm at about the 40, broke a tackle at about the 20, did a little spin, and good job by Roach. A lot of excitement, but going to be a penalty.
Yeah, and where that occurred had no impact on the play.
No, that's probably the worst part about the whole deal.
So yes, thrown at the 50-yard line. That hold the back number or blocking the back backs them up to the 40-yard line.
Yep.
So that'll be where the Panthers will start this drive. Still got the ball. Good field position. Panthers in tight. No wideouts. Double wing. Handoff goes to their fullback. He is hit running over the right side. Tumbles out to the 44-yard line on that carry. That's Morgan. Was it 30?
I thought it was Tristan Morgan.
Thank you. Yeah, it was Morgan. I thought Connor said 31. I was doubting my eyes.
Don't doubt your eyes, dude.
Sometimes they're wrong.
You don't never trust the PA, don't you? If there's anything I've taught you through the years.
Handoff goes to Ike Ainsworth as
He's going to be stopped. Looks like they're going to give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Panthers. They're going with that straight double wing, no wideouts. A lot of misdirection going on back there. Trying to keep up with who's got the football.
That's tough sometimes.
Carter walks over toward the sideline, gets the call. Now they line up. Ainsworth's on the right side, Marshall on the left. Morgan in the backfield, and they'll toss it to Ainsworth. And Ainsworth, they got a scrum left of center, so he swung around from his right wing back position. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to be short, but about 2 yards short. Because they'll spot it at the 48, is it the 48-yard line?
Yeah, Panthers may go for this. I think they are. Walker Carter's going to run all the way over and get the play from Coach Boone. So Panthers definitely going for it. What did you give him on that play?
4th.
I'll give him 4. Because I did, you got 4 on the first play.
Okay, well, that's right, because I just moved the wheel in.
Everybody looked at this punt return, Dan. It's hard to, can't really tell if there's, where the penalty flag's going. It's kind of a block.
Panthers lining up to go for it on 4th down. 4th and 2. There's the snap and go to the full push. I think they've got it. They got to the 50-yard line before being turned back, and that should be a first.
Yeah, the referee's saying move the change. Gavin, that's his dad. Tristan Morgan, when he runs the ball, if you need 2, he's going to get 2 yards and 1 inch. And that's what he got right there.
I think I've called him Gavin a time or two myself.
Apologize to Tristan.
First down for the Panthers. That's 50-yard line. That Gavin sure came good.
Well, yeah, that's probably why we think about it.
And no wideouts. Double wing. Morgan is the fullback in behind the quarterback. Carter, and they bring a man in motion from the left. And handoff to him, coming right. That's Marshall. He's going up the right sideline. One man to beat. He tried to stiff arm him. Couldn't get away from Jay Sean Goodwin, but still a big run. Ends up down inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. That's good for 42 yards.
Yeah, they just run basically the jet sweep where they just hand it to Marshall coming in, gets a little head start by going in motion and just sprints to the sideline. Got a good edge block over on the right side of the offensive line by the tight end Travion Turner, Patrick Oliver, Aiden Mallory, Garrett Odell, Jackson Wolfley. Asher Kitchens doing a good job on the offensive line.
So it's 1st and goal for the Panthers at the 8-yard line. And they're giving up the middle. That's Morgan. Morgan gets 3 to the 5-yard line. Just ran it straight ahead. I'm saying we had so many guys crossing back there. I didn't know who had the football.
Well, that's the beauty of this offense. You had Marshall coming one way, you had Ainsworth going the other, and you gave it to Morgan, and the defense is getting their eyes crossed back there.
Curry's coming on for Ainsworth now. They're getting a little more muscle, right? He'll set up as the right wing back. Morgan stays at fullback, and they move Curry a little bit. Handoff going straight ahead. Got a good push and into the end zone for 6 points for the Magnolia Panthers.
Yep, John Curry.
It was Curry that took the handoff and took it in.
Yeah, he did a little pitch play there, which is basically a glorified handoff up the middle, but instead they pitch it to Curry and just got behind the offensive line there on the left side. That's Asher Kitchens, Jackson Wolfley, and Garrett Odell. He got a good push from his backs behind him, and the Panthers going for 2 again.
Panthers are up 14-6, 4:39 to play in the opening quarter. And again, they do back to fullback. The 2 speedsters back at wingback, and they're going to Curry, and Curry's second effort gets it in for 2 over the right tackle. So Curry carried it in for 6, and then he adds the extra 2. It's 16-6 Magnolia with 4:39 to play in the opening quarter. This is Panther football.
Are you tired of dealing with frustrating outages, slow speeds, and bad customer support from your internet provider? TCW Fiber is ready to connect you with a better internet service. Experience fast speeds with no network slowdowns, outstanding reliability with our Arkansas weather-resistant network, and the best customer service in the state. We're connecting our first customers in Magnolia now, with more to come this year. Sign up online at tcworks.com or call 870-82-FIBER to get connected today to an internet experience you will love.
Impressive drive for the Magnolia Panthers. Kevin Cadena is going to kick off for Magnolia, so you don't expect that they'll kick it onside this time.
And Bob going for two both times to make it. Magnolia's up 16-6, a two-score lead early in the game.
There's the kick end over end, taken at about the 17-yard line. Running toward the far side of the field, Keovian Brown. Brown gets it out close to the 40. Let's see where he went down. He's across 35 anyway. Been a big crowd over there.
Makes the tackle again on the kickoff. Second kickoff return tackle he's made for the Panthers. Had a little better return that time for Hamburg. The return man Brown kind of got it on the run and was able to make some positive yardage up to the 37-yard line.
Let's see if the Panther defense can continue to stymie these folks a little bit. 4:32 left in the opening quarter. Twins right, one to the right, or one to the right, two to the left. Quarterback wants to throw. He does. That was almost picked off by the Panthers safety back there. Was that Scott?
Yeah, Maury Scott. Caleb Roach had the receiver covered. I mean, there was no room for the receiver to get to the ball. And the Panthers looked like they moved Roach to cover. Is that Moody? Who's that over there on the far side? That's Brown. They got Roach on him, it looks like him. And he did a great job, and Scott almost picked it off.
Got an extra man in the backfield now. They got both of their big fullbacks in blocking right, but they run it back left, and the Panthers stuff that. I believe they might have lost a yard. At the very least, they got back to line scrimmage and no more.
Yeah, that was Sessler. They kind of took the plays out of the Panthers playbook a little misdirection. And Sessler for one got a lot of help with
Third down and 11 for the Lions. Under 4 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Magnolia leads 16-6. As Thomas turns to the Hamburg sideline. Now audibles. He has Nikel Lewis standing to his right. Twins left and right. Delayed handoff goes to Lewis. Lewis to the right side. He stumbles. He had a shot at that first down marker. Somebody got a piece of that ankle. Ripped him up from behind. From the first down.
I think he would have had the first down, get from the ball play very well.
Hamburg, what to talk about? And 12 seconds to play in the opening quarter. 16. This is Panther football.
Stop by El Perrier in Magnolia for the best Mexican cuisine around. Start with an appetizer like their quesadilla. Save room for El Perrien's mouth-watering churros for only $1. Check out their happy hour specials served 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. and try their flight margaritas for $8.99. For all the deals and all the specials, check out El Perrier Magnolia on Facebook.
10-point Panther lead. 3-11. Yeah, going for two twice, Magnolia. They turned this in, plus they missed an extra point.
Yeah,
so
but 2-point touchdown to field goal lead. Yeah, two-score game.
Typical game. There's that double blocking set, the power package to the left side, and they'll run that way. Quarterback Thomas keeps it, can't get to the edge though, as he had one Panther on his hip, and he had a couple more waiting for him at the sideline, and he could not turn it downfield. As a matter of fact, he didn't even get to the 50,
but he got enough for the first down.
Yeah, he didn't.
He only needed a yard. He needed 2, and he got 3.
Got it to the 49 is where they spotted.
You were getting all excited, weren't you?
Yeah, I thought they had him stopped.
Yeah, he's got. Well, there's a lot of speed on that play. The quarterback Thomas, and then you have Braylon Witcher, Chevis Johnson for the Panthers. That looked like a relay race over there.
Yeah, we mentioned that quarterback can run too.
Yep.
So first and 10 from their 49-yard line. Handoff goes to Nikel Lewis running up the middle. He got through the line, and fortunately Amari Scott got a good grip on him. Wouldn't let him go any further, otherwise he might have had 6.
I think he may have had a grip on his face mask, though, Dan.
Oh, did he? Was there a flag?
Yep. He did have a grip on his face mask.
He got 6 yards. Well, you do what you got to do. It was going to be 6 otherwise.
Well, this Nikel Lewis, he he's a pretty strong young man. He's 5'9", 200, but he can squat 550 pounds, and he can bench press 315, so he's a low to bring down.
6 yards carry plus 15 to the 30. So first and 10 Hamburg at the 30-yard line of the Magnolia Panthers. 2:37 on the clock, opening quarter at the halftime. South Arkansas Sales and Service halftime show will come your way. www.sassco.com, 234-5290. Swing it to the right side. One misses, but there's more coming. They'll bring KB Brown down. Looked like setting up a screen over there, but the Panthers having none of that. I don't think he got anything.
No,
he lost.
He lost. Yeah, he lost.
Lost a yard back to the 31-yard line.
Who was that running?
Second and 11 for the Lions.
Oh, it was a swing pad. It was past to KB, yeah. To Brown. To 4.
Tunnel screen type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he lost a yard. I was right. Again,
Can't try and talk. I can't
do too much.
Second and 11. Handed off this time to Nikel. Nikel, he made one miss. He took a little backward step, and as he slipped left a little bit, and then down he goes as he's brought down by Braylon Witcher. So just a gain to about the 32, 33. Connor says 4, so 33.
You going with Connor?
No, actually it's 32. I think it's 3. Just, I hate to disagree with.
Well, he lost one on the previous play. So
yeah,
that may be 4. Maybe, I don't know.
Do what you want to do. I'm just going by where the ball was.
Yeah, I understand.
Third and about 7.
I tell you what, this Lewis, he's tough to bring down.
He can make a lot of things happen, and so far the Panthers haven't done a bad job on him. He wasn't ready. Quarterback rolls that right side. Caden Thomas when the snap came, and that's picked off back at the 20-yard line. The return up the far sideline. That could maybe be 6. No, got a grip and brought down Quay Weaver, but there's a penalty flag as he was pulled down by the face mask, and there may be another flag back there.
There's one at the 18 where the pass was completed. Then you're right, Weaver was grabbed by the face mask by Caden Thomas to bring him down. So at the end of the day, I got a bad feeling it's going to be pass interference against the Panthers, which will negate the interception, and then the face mask will negate that, so it'll be replay third down.
Yeah, I'm going to say it must have been something come before I looked in there, because it looked like the pass just came straight to Weaver.
Yeah, so they're going to, I'm guessing we're going to have offsetting here.
Pass interference, yep, on that. Yep. And a face mask on the return.
So they'll offset, yep.
So we'll replay the now.
So I guess they got Richard for the PI down there.
Well, we've had a punt return brought back. Punt return for a touchdown brought back. Yeah. And interception brought back. Because of penalties. For the Lions. On the 8-yard line.
But you're right, they weren't ready on that play. The quarterback's the only one in the ball.
He wants to throw this time, and he does. He throws it up deep. Got a step back there. That's KB Brown, and he pulls it down. The official has to check, make sure he has the ball. He does. Touchdown, Hamburg. Yeah, he got about a step or two on the corner up the far sideline.
Now, Witcher didn't have bad coverage, but it was a well-thrown ball, and touchdown for the Lions.
28-yard touchdown pass to Keovian Brown.
On that PI, they got Witcher when the receiver's making his break. Witcher grabbed a hold of him. That's what they got him for the PI on that.
Extra point kick for Aguilar is good this time. So with 39.9 seconds left in the first quarter, Hamburg has brought it back to a 16-13 game. Magnolia on top. This is Panther football.
When storms roll through South Arkansas, make sure your roof can stand up to it. Call Barton Roofing, your local trusted roofing team. From patch-ups to full replacements, we treat your home like it's our own. Honest work. Prices. Barton Roofing makes sure you can rest easy knowing you have a sturdy roof. Call Barton Roofing today at 903-826-2722 or visit bartonroofingco.com. Barton Roofing. Built strong, built local.
So a 3-point game after the Lion. You knew these Lion team wasn't going to roll over.
The
Panthers helping them out too a little.
Well, they are, yeah. If they kick deep again, Dan, I'll just be shocked. And it doesn't matter which one you kick it to, Ike or Devontae Marshall. Either one of them.
You got a strong foot.
Kick a diagram for a ball mark.
I don't think
allowed him to kick. Unfortunately, he just didn't get all of it.
All the Panthers from their 20-yard line after the touchback. Bring out to Morgan at fullback. Ainsworth, one of the wings. Bring Ainsworth. Motion. Running is straight ahead. Morgan. He's going to get out to around the 30-yard line.
Just a little shy of the first down. The referee going to mark it. Looks like about.
Yeah, that last run, that knee must have been down.
Yeah, he's only like an inch short.
No, they moved.
No, they did move it. They did move it.
They spotted it. The nose is touching the 30. So
yeah, they did move it.
10 yards for Tristan Morgan. First and 10 for the Panthers.
Now, initially, it looked like that might have been the last play of the quarter. Initially, it looked like they were going to spot it short.
Well, he had a kind of a lunge that I thought he got a little bit past it, but that came after the knee went down. Bring Marshall in motion. Marshall takes the toss and runs behind his fullback up the middle. Got it out across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. So Jemijah Marshall picks up quarter of 7, and that'll bring us to the end of the quarter. It's going to be second down and 3 for the Panthers when we come back from their 37. This is Panther football.
At Price Tire Center, you're not only getting over 55 years of combined experience, but also fast and friendly customer service you trust and recognize. Price Tire Center is dedicated to South Arkansas and to providing you the best tires for your vehicle with financing options. Visit PriceTireCenter.com or 970-298 where you can get the best deals and even better wheels. When the heat hits hard or the cold won't quit, call the name you can trust. Call Ryan's Heating and Air. Lewisville, both and surrounding areas. From heating to ventilation to air conditioning, Ryan's is comfortable all year long with fast, friendly, and dependable service. Follow Ryan's on Facebook or call 870-953-0051 and let Ryan's Heating and Air bring comfort back to your home. Ryan's Heating and Air, local, and ready.
So the Panthers from their 37-yard line as we go into the second quarter of this one. 13 Magnolia after one quarter of play. Pretty good fast. Was that Desmond?
Came out of there with it.
All right, so far in this game, it's been really decent turnovers. Really hurt the Panthers. Otherwise, they would have pretty comfortable margins. So if they're going to take over at the 39-yard line of Magnolia after that turnover.
Yeah, that's not what you had ordered. The Panthers were moving the football.
Out of the shotgun, Caden Thomas. So it's two receivers to the right, one to the left. Fakes the handoff. Setting to throw. Throws near side. Colt Tubbs is able to make the catch. He got it up and over the corner, and he had to make a diving catch, but he came up with it at the 10-yard line of Magnolia. So 29 yards on the pass play.
Yeah, he had Braylon Mitchell beat that time, and so they just so far Hamburg a little bit of success with the fade route.
First and goal. They spotted actually at the 9-yard line. And a yard first and goal. Got extra blocking in now. And they hand off to Nykel, and Nykel running over the left side and fights his way down to about 6. It's going to be about 3 there for Nykel Lewis. They had an H-back on each side there. Behind their right tackle, right and left tackles. They'll stay with that. Sessers to the right, and Lee. Actually, they both go to the right side now. They got double H's on the right. And that's the way they're going to run it with Nykel as he stretches it out to the near side, but Panthers cut off that sideline. Amari Scott was there along with another Panther to make the tackle. Got a 1-yard gain or 2-yard gain down to the 4-yard line.
And also down there was Braylon Witcher. He came from the safety position on the far side, so Panthers fans in there wanting to hold, but I'm sure the official can hear him.
3rd down and goal for the Lions. Again, they'll keep. They sent one of their fullbacks off of the field.
How about for Hamburg?
Just got one on the right side. Yeah, they think they ran out of they ran out of play clock. So timeout Hamburg with 10:06 to play. Quarter 16-13. Magnolia leads. This is Panther football.
Craving mouth-watering, slow-smoked flavor? Come on down to Burgess in Louisville, Arkansas. A local legend for over 60 years. From juicy barbecue and hickory smoked turkeys and hams to fresh grilled burgers and good old-fashioned soft-serve ice cream, Burgess has it all. Planning for the holidays? Burgess keeps whole smoked turkeys and hams in stock, ready when you are. Shop in-store or order online at smokedturkeys.com. You know the name, but have you experienced the taste of Burgess hickory smoked meats? Swing by today and make Burgess a tradition in your home.
3-point lead for the Panthers. Every game we spotlight a Panther. Join us at halftime for our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Bodcall Bank, local people, 3 locations to serve you in Magnolia, Stamps, and Texarkana.
Coach Kirby over here on the sidelines. I don't think he's talking to the official about Bodcall Bank. 3 locations.
Maybe to take him out.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah,
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line for the Lions. Thomas, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Lewis to his left. Bring a man in motion.
Oh, the receiver jumped on the far side.
That's a movement. That's going to back him up 5, hopefully.
Yeah, number 7 over there on the far side. The receiver, Charles Mooney, he just took off too early. I thought they were setting up the jet sweep with Kevion Brown when he came in motion, but
they didn't hand it up.
Nope, they did
not. So backs him up 5 to the 9. 3rd and goal at the 9-yard line now. What do you do here? They've got the extra blocker back in, the extra fullback. It's Evan Lee along with Carter Sesser, the 2 big bodies to the left. Quarterback stays out of the shotgun and again goes to Lewis. This time he started left but then cut back and went straight up the middle, found a hole, took it to the end zone. Touchdown, 9-yard carry for Nykel Lewis.
Looks
for
like
a touchdown to put the Lions on top.
Looked like some kind of maybe trap play inside there, Dan, because he, like I said, started left, just cut it right up, and there was a hole there, and that was the same play they scored on earlier. So they ran that play twice down inside the red zone, and both times been successful.
Exactly 10 minutes on the clock, and their kicker, Alberto Aguilar, is on a high snap. They got it down, and the kick's away, and the kick is good. So that will make it now 20-16. Hamburg takes the lead. This is Panther football.
Hey guys, I'm Tom Sawyer, and I want to invite you to discover the difference of banking the Bodcall way. Whether you're starting a summer project, cruising the lake in your new boat, or trying to stay on top of your finances, our team is here to help. With our convenient online and mobile banking, you can manage your finances from anywhere, even by the pool. Visit us today in Stamps, Magnolia, or Texarkana. Bodcall Bank, for what's ahead.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
2016 is our score. The Lions will kick it off to the Panthers. Aguilar, once again, here come the Panthers out from their sideline.
See if he tries to kick in the end zone again.
Ainsworth and Marshall, the deep win for the Panthers. 4-point game. As the last two touchdowns belong to Henry. Bounces a couple times down the 13-yard line. Marshall comes up with it. Started straight ahead, now moves over toward the right, and is going to be gang tackled as his forward progress will get him as far as the 25-yard line. And that's where the Panthers will start this drive.
Sure, Aguilar got his full foot into that one. Well, the sign that they did from right to left, and he was kicking from left to right, so it might be into the wind just a little bit based on the way the smoke's blowing.
Go to Marshall. Marshall will carry it out to the 31-yard line, so a 6-yard carry. All the Panthers got to do is go back to their offense. They got to quit turning it over, and they got to quit penalizing themselves.
Yeah, they've had like I say, a punt return that was called back. Now, that didn't hurt them because they scored on that possession, but then they had the interception that was called back where they would have been in really good position to maybe take a 3-score lead. Instead, Hamburg scores, and they fumbled the last time. So, yeah, Panthers, in a way, have been their own worst enemy tonight.
They're going right back to Marshall. A little flip to him behind his fullback, and he carries it just to the right of center and picks up a first down. Then a spotting down at the 37-yard line. That'll be 6 for Majay Marshall.
Well, you know, nothing fancy there, just a little, almost a blast play, but you toss it to the wingback, gives him a little bit of momentum going, and he just busted there behind the offensive line, and his fullback picks up 6 yards.
So first down from the 37-yard line for the Panthers. Marshall, they think it's, and this time they go to the fullback. Morgan will carry it out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. That'll be 4 yards for Tristan Morgan.
Straight ahead.
Keep them guessing.
Yeah, straight ahead, right behind the middle of the offensive line there. Offensive line of the Panthers done a good job.
Yeah, pretty much the same play there, except that time you handed it off to the fullback and faked the toss to Majay.
I see Cordlani is in there in the tackle position over here on the left side now. There's no change in the offensive line.
Second down, 6. This time Ainsworth makes the little move, and he takes the toss, but no good results from that. They got a yard to the 42-yard line on the carry from Ike Ainsworth.
That was a hard-earned yard as Aiden Ainsworth and Jace Harrington. I wonder if he's any related. I doubt it. Had him right at the point of attack.
That's the thing about Majay and Ainsworth. They're not big young men. No. So it's going to be hard for them to run over people. They'll finesse you to death.
But if they get in the open field, they're hard to catch.
Yep, 35 for the Panthers. Marshall in motion. The handoff to the fullback. He's got the first down. That's Morgan. Morgan upended as he crossed the 50-yard line. Or excuse me, John Curry, I'm sorry. In for Morgan at fullback. Gets it to the 48-yard line of the Hamburg line. That'd be 10 yards.
Yeah, Curry hits the line a little bit faster than Morgan does, a little bit quicker, and so just change the pace. Morgan more of a bull rusher, and good job there by Curry to pick up the first down.
48 of the Lions. First and 10 for the Panthers. Marshall takes it. A little flip back from his quarterback Carter, and scrum going forward. Now it changes direction, starts backing up, and they'll blow the play dead. I think they got about as far as the 42-yard line, which would be about 6 yards, if indeed, maybe 43 yards.
In that scrum, there was 11 Hamburg Lions and 8 Magnolia Panthers. So all but 3 guys on the field were involved in that scrum.
Second and 5 for the Panthers.
It was just a mass of humanity.
To the fullback they go, and straight ahead Curry on the carry. Got as far as the 40 there. Straight ahead run to the 40-yard line. 3 3 yards. Michael Ramos, I think, the tackle.
Brett Davis had him just wrapped up from behind, holding on for dear life. And the splits on the Panther offensive line, they're almost shoulder to shoulder. There's hardly any room between them to get through there. That's why it's tough on that defense.
Inside 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. They're down about 2 here for the Panthers. A little flip goes back once again to Morgan. Morgan, the fullback now, and he does get the first down as he gets it down to the 37-yard line. Needed 2, they got it 3.
Morgan, like I said, if you need 2, he'll get 3, or sometimes just 2 and an inch, but he got it again that time. Tough, hard running by Tristan Morgan.
First down, Panthers at the 37-yard line of the Hamburg Lions. Ball's at the left hash mark. Panthers running this double wing, and they all game they have not sent anybody wide. New running back in there now, Jeremiah Cooper, and Cooper takes it, and he took the little flip and got it. Where are they going to spot that? About the 31-yard line. It was still moving forward. 31, 32. See where they spotted on the field. Yeah, we'll call it 31.
First time we've seen him run the ball this year.
6 yards.
Panthers taking a lot of time off the clock.
Cooper, a junior.
Be nice if they, take this down, and there's 5 minutes left in the quarter, down by 4, 20-16. If the Panthers could take it down and score, because Magnolia get the ball to start the second half.
Second down, 4. Panthers bring their right slot. That's Cooper again, and I think that's Cooper.
No, it's Ainsworth.
Yeah. Ainsworth on the carry. Got it inside the 30, the 27, 28-yard line. Spot might determine whether it's a first down or not.
Jackson Wolfley's helmet came off, so Asher Kitchen.
27-yard line. That'll be 4 yards. Boy, that's close to a first down. Mighty close. Just inches.
Yes,
from the spot to gain.
Well, it'll be quarterback sneak for Walker Carter, or they'll give it to Tristan Morgan, and they need 4 inches, and he'll get 5.
4:20 to go in the second quarter. Got a timeout on the field with Magnolia trailing, 20-16 at the hands of Hamburg. 4:17 to play second quarter. This is Panther football.
The Corner Clubhouse, 100 South Washington on the Magnolia Square is your place for steaks, soups, salads, burgers, quesadillas, and their legendary baked potatoes. Owners Jonathan and Terry Orr welcome you, your friends, and family to make a short stop for great food, good sports, and an amazing atmosphere. Cheer on your favorite team while catching a game on the big screens, or say cheers to your favorite people at the bar. Follow the Corner Clubhouse for daily updates and specials on Facebook. Local food, local sports, and local people. Swing by the Corner Clubhouse on the Magnolia Square today.
Well, they decided they're going to measure this thing, and the Panthers, boy, it's close. It is just, he's showing how far it is with 2 fingers. So it's just inches from being a first down.
Third and a credit card for the Panthers.
20. I thought if they hit the 27, it was going to be the first down, but apparently it was a credit card short.
Yeah, it just is. Yeah, it's not much room there.
And not the length of the credit card.
No, yeah, just the width of one almost. So
at the South Arkansas Sales and Service halftime show. South Arkansas Sales and Service, serving Magnolia and the surrounding areas for over 35 years, providing the best possible solution for your home or business. 234-5290 is the number to call. Well, they got Curry at fullback. Well, they got third down. And about an inch here.
Quarterback sneak.
Nope, they're going to pitch it back. That's Curry, and Curry with the carry. Got it inside the 25, down to around the 22-yard line. So they just needed a little bit, but they got a pretty good run out of that of about 5 yards.
So they go with Curry at
6
fullback.
yards. Yeah.
To the 22-
22-yard line. Yes, 6 yards. 4 minutes, second quarter. Well, I'm looking good. I saw one of the line with Gary.
Yeah, I saw the ball. I saw Ainsworth coming over here without the ball. I saw Marshall going the other way, and I'm thinking, should have had the ball. Did they bump?
That was was only 1 yard to the 21-yard line. Well, I saw one of those linemen down on what I thought was on top of the ball. Left wing in motion. A fake. Carter keeps. Did he? Or did he go to fullback?
He ended up.
He did.
He gave it
he
to Marshall.
went to Marshall. Okay.
He acted like he was going to keep it, then kind of handed off behind him. It's kind of like a little reverse handoff.
Yeah, Marshall is set up a little different on the far side there. More like a tight end rather than a wing back.
And then he went in motion, and Walker faked it to him the first time, then started like he was going to run, then spun back around and handed it to him. So a little chicanery by the Panthers, but the Lions were ready for it.
They're down 7, ball at the 19-yard line. So that was about 2. Going up.
That was, they flipped it to Marshall. He handed it to Ainsworth that time. I saw that one. Man, that's just.
I had about 3 guys I was watching, and none of the 3 was the right one. It ended up being Marshall with the carry down to the 15-yard line, picked up 4.
He flipped it.
Well, Marshall.
No, that was Ainsworth with it.
Marshall got up off the turf with it. Was that Marshall or Ainsworth, Chris?
I thought 2 or 3. I thought it was I thought Marshall started out with it and gave it to Ainsworth. We're going to go to video review on this one. This is making it hard on the old guys up here.
Even with the binoculars, I can't tell.
Okay, they call timeout. We can replay.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and short for the Panthers. 4th down and 2.
It was Ainsworth.
At the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it was Ainsworth.
Timeout on the field. 1:58 left in the half. It's 20-16 with Hamburg on top. Every game we spotlight a Panther. Join us at halftime for our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Highlight a different Panther athlete each game on the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Bodcall Bank, local bank, local people. That'll be part of our South Arkansas Sales and Service halftime show. If your heater ain't heating or your AC's not cooling, call South Arkansas Sales and Service, 234-5290, or go to their website, sasco.com, SASSCO.com, SASSCO.com. So you said it was Ainsworth?
Let me tell you what really happened, Dan. Look, we got a replay here. Otherwise, it was a mess. So he flips it to Marshall, and then he handed it to Ainsworth going that way.
Oh, all right, let's see who picks it up off the ground.
That's Ainsworth, number 2.
I bet you're right.
As Jay would say, let me tell you what really. What we got here? 15-play drive so far.
So far, started on our 20 at 9:50.
Chris,
so it's gone about 8 minutes so far. Panthers with the run. That's Curry. Curry inside, but he pops out to the right, going to the corner. Touchdown, Magnolia, as John Curry for the carry, 15 yards.
Yeah, there wasn't any room up front, so in the middle, so he pops it outside, and nobody got a hand on him out there, and Curry takes it to the house for a Panther touchdown.
15 yards for Curry.
That's a big drive. 16 plays on that drive, and they used almost 8 minutes on the clock, or 7 minutes on the clock.
Magnolia needed that, too.
Yep.
Hamburg scored the last 2 scores of this game. Panthers will line up and go for 2. Curry's the fullback. Morgan's at the right wingback position. They bring Ainsworth in motion. They give off to Curry. No, or was it Morgan?
Yeah, Curry.
Curry, it is Curry. Okay, Curry battled in. He got in. Got in for the 2-point conversion over the right side. So Curry again for the touchdown and the 2. And Magnolia has regained the lead. They're up 24-20 with 1:49 to play in the first half. This is Panther football.
Campbell & Company Insurance Agency, a division of Sunstar Insurance Group, has been providing insurance coverages for businesses and families in the Arklatex area for over 100 years. As an independent insurance agency, Campbell & Company represents dozens of A-plus rated insurance carriers such as Allstate, Travelers, and Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Campbell & Company can provide insurance coverages to a wide array of businesses, from log trucks to restaurants, as well as homeowners, auto, and health insurance. Call Bill Talbot and his team today, 234-6707, or stop by 409 North Jackson in Magnolia.
16-play scoring drive for Magnolia. 16 plays, 75 yards, took 8 minutes and 1 second off the clock. I just hope they didn't score too quick and give Hamburg a chance.
That's kind of what I was sitting there thinking, but you want to put it in the end zone, and Let's see if Cadena can pin them back deep and make Hamburg go the length of the field.
We think he might have a little wind at his back.
Yeah, it looks like his
Give
flags kind of blowing that way now.
Kind of blowing now, yeah. Here comes the kick from Cadena.
Offside.
We got Panthers. One of the Panthers, yeah.
Which was probably
got across before the kick. Was that headed out of bounds?
Yeah, it went out of bounds anyway.
Go back it up 5. Do it again.
Referee on the far side through the flag, blew it dead.
Vodco Bank Panther Spotlight coming up for you at the half. Do that every game. Panther Spotlight tonight. The Mule Rider Spotlight tomorrow night. Thanks to Vodco Bank for sponsoring that.
Got a hint on who it is? What sport? For tonight? You don't remember, do you?
He's out there.
Oh, he's out there. That'd be football then.
Yeah.
I got that.
I used to work with his grandmother.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Here's the kick.
I know who it is.
End over end kick. Going to back up, and it's going to bounce inside the 10. Back to get it is Keovian Brown. Brown, boy, he's making a miss, running up the middle, and now he gets free. The only guy left is Cadena. At least he slowed him down enough for another Panther to come and catch up and make the tackle. Thank goodness, because he almost went to the website. It was Jadon Marshall, that ends up making the tackle. Yeah, if the kicker didn't slow him down, I don't think Jadon could have caught him.
Yeah, I think the kicker, Cadena, he did a great job. He may have outkicked his coverage that time. He kicked it all the way down to the 5-yard line and may just kicked it a little bit too far.
They got some good bounces on those kickoffs that they've had to go back for.
Yep, sure did.
They got another one there. So Hamburg's on offense in good field position. They got 1:39 left on the clock, and they still have one timeout left. So the Lions, with twins to the right, one to the left. Ball's at the left hash mark. They're going from our left to right. The quarterback rolls right now, throws it back left. Yep, he has Lewis. Lewis makes one miss, and he's going to the end zone. One play for 41 yards and a touchdown. It's Caden Thomas. Yeah, he rolled right through it, back over to Lewis, and on he went to the end zone.
Well, that was a well-designed play. As the quarterback faked like he was going to take off running and then gets stops, and they run Lewis back the opposite way on the wheel route, and there was nobody home. Caleb Roach, the only one over there with a chance to make a tackle, but in an open field, Lewis is hard to bring down, and he takes it to the house for a touchdown. One play.
41 yards to Lewis. Michael Lewis. And now they'll go for one, and the extra point is good. So, just that quick, Hamburg gets it back, and they take the lead, 26-24. 1:28 left in the clock. Let's see if the Panthers can run one back when we come back. This is Panther football. It's mighty hard to resist an odor of Domino's Loaded Tots. You have your choice of 3 different mouth-watering toppings. There's Domino's Cheddar Bacon Loaded Tots with the perfect combo of gooey cheese and crisp bacon. Or how about Domino's Philly Cheesesteak Loaded Tots? Or last but not least, Domino's Melty 3 Cheese Loaded Tots covered with a blend of mozzarella, cheddar, and provolone cheese, plus Alfredo sauce. Add some Loaded Tots to your next Domino's order. Order online or on the Domino's app and earn Piece of the Pie rewards. Chris says 11 seconds on that play. Yeah, the last drive for Magnolia took 8 minutes and 1 second. So they're gonna have to move it a little quicker this time. Right. Like I said, hopefully a good run back.
Yeah, the wind, they kick it into the wind. So
yeah, please no flags on the return. That kick goes deep. It's going to carry into the end zone. I think Aguilar went for something extra there. And
yeah, wind and dive.
That one,
yeah,
a line drive kick,
4 yards deep in the end zone. So yeah,
he's got a leg on him.
Yep.
So Panthers will start the drive at their 20-yard line. Let's see if the Panthers change it up here.
Well, the Panthers, with Ike or Majay Marshall,
they can bust it.
Either one of them can bust it. And, Panthers not really a passing team. I think they've only thrown like 4 passes the entire season. So
they have not sent anybody wide the whole game. But let's see if they've got something in up their sleeve. They're going to hand off to Marshall. Marshall on a counter to the right side, and boy, nothing doing. He actually lost a yard back to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, they tried. there with Marshall. Not a bad thought right there. If he can bust that initial line, he's got a lot of running room, but he's unable to do that. Marshall has, that's only his 6th carry, but he has 65 yards.
Second down, 11. 1 minute to play in the half, and back to Marshall, trying to get around the right end. He spun off a tackler and then got across the 25, but brought down around the 26. So the gain is going to be about 7 for Marshall.
Trying to move fast here.
3rd and 4, 43 seconds left in the half. They're going to run it straight ahead, not going to get the first down.
Then Hamburg's going to take a timeout.
I was going to say,
so yeah, that's the same play they ran earlier where we debated on it. They flip it to Marshall, and he hands it to Ainsworth on a trap play back up the middle, and the Panthers are stopped a couple yards short of the first down.
2 yards on the play. So Hamburg uses a timeout here with to stop the clock. 32.5 seconds left in the half. Hamburg with a 3-point advantage. And Magnolia not able to move the football.
And Magnolia, they went in a hurry, and if they, instead of trying to milk the clock, so they went in a hurry, hoping they could get a first down and then maybe bust something. It didn't. So now Hamburg will more than likely send a bunch of guys after the punter. With 32 seconds, now they got some athletes back there that could definitely, make a long return. So they got 2 guys going deep. They're going to send both Charles Mooney and Jayshon Goodwin back.
Jeremiah Otwell is the Panther punter.
We haven't seen.
Yeah,
him.
we haven't seen
him punt all year.
I don't
remember
recall.
him. I think
I had to look to see who the punter was.
I think this is our first punt of the season.
It's 4th and 2. Otwell's going to punt it away.
We don't even. Chevis is not out there now.
Yeah, we're a man short.
Yeah.
Chevis gets out on the field. Has to put his helmet on. Gets out there. We got plenty of time on the play clock. They haven't begun to wind it yet.
Out with the sophomore. See what kind of punter he is. I think this is our first punt this season. Gage Clover, he's deep snapping. They called him off the golf team a week ago to be the deep snapper.
Deep, 2 men deep for Hamburg. They're not coming after the punter. He gets his punt away. A short punt. It's going to bounce, and it takes a Hamburg roll. Panthers are going to have to down it. It's in Magnolia territory at the 46-yard line where the Lions will have that ball. That punt only went 17 yards.
Yeah, he got kind of shanked it a little bit, and then it had, instead of getting a good roll, he got a bad roll. And so Hamburg, they have no timeouts left according to the scoreboard. Let's see what kind of play they draw up here. They got Aguilar over there warming up to kick a field goal. I would say the way he's been kicking off, his range is probably about 45 yards in. So they would need about 15 yards to give them a shot at a field goal here.
Keep them in down, Panthers. In bounds, Panthers. They don't have any timeouts left.
Clock's going to stop if they make a first down. So if you can keep them, if you can tackle them inside the playing field without a first down, that'd probably be almost in the half.
A couple of receivers to the left, one to the right. Thomas out of the shotgun, and Lewis is to his right. He rolls out to the right side. Thomas throws it on the run. He overshot his receiver. He almost still went up, got a fingertip on it, and then it went went through the hands of Bubba Williams. They both got fingertips on it. It was deflected, I think, maybe by the receiver at the last second, and it fell incomplete.
Yeah, Caleb Roach was back there for Magna. I think that's also, is that Quay Weaver? No, that's Amari Scott. Now we got some Chevis and the receiver, Kevion Brown. John, the Panthers cannot afford any kind of bad stuff, Dan. They're already on the had a warning from the AAA this year. If they get another sanction, they're ineligible for the playoffs. Yeah, so you cannot have another bad thing happen like that national game.
Now the quarterback's going to run it on a draw, but good job by George Jackson staying at home, and George gets the tackle on the quarterback, Caden Thomas. We're down inside 10 seconds. They line up in a hurry. 3rd down and 5, and
they clocked it.
Okay, he did.
Yeah, they clocked it.
So, he spikes it, and it's 3rd and 3rd and 5, 4th and 5. If 4th and 5 doesn't matter. Only going to get one play anyway. 5.1 seconds.
They're going to try
on
the field goal. This is Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas Cowboys coming out there to try a 58-yard field goal, Dan.
Berto Aguilar might could kick it, too. Yeah, it's going to be, yep, that'll be 58 yards. And from just right down the middle of the field. Looks like, is that?
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, pretty much.
It's he's a left-footed kicker.
If he makes this, call Coach Smiley immediately and have him.
The snap back there got it skimmed a little bit. The kick's going to be short, but caught in the end zone, and that's a touchback.
You can't return that. Yeah, you can't return it out. Now, if he could have, he'd been off to the races.
Yeah, Maury Scott was back there and hauled it in the end zone. So
it was a bad
still
snap.
3.2 seconds on the clock.
Should put it back to 20. That was a bad snap, so that threw the time into the playoff, and Aguilar. So now
I didn't want to see a 58-yard.
I think the officials saying the half should have ended. How much was on the clock when that thing started?
Just 5 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, it should have ended. Yeah, that's it. That's going to be the end of the half. 27-24.
Yeah.
Hamburg leads the Magnolia Panthers at the half. We have our South Arkansas
Now let's introduce the players that are in attendance for tonight's game. Sean Fallon, L.C. Gillam. Now the coaching staff. The track and field GOAT, Coach Mike Odell. Coach John Rich. Coach David Sisson. And the athletic director during the 2005 season, Coach Marvin Lindsay. Nice hat, Marvin. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause for these coaches, players, and homecoming queen from the class of 2005. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As part of tonight's halftime presentation, Magnolia High School is proud to present the 2025-2026 Marching Panther Band. The band is under the direction of Valerie Laney, Tyler Dennis, DeAndre Royster, and Jackson Heflin. Drum majors are Ashlyn Gully and Kearthur Brantley. The band will now present Movement 3 of this year's competitive show entitled Venom by Jason Neach.
of Mike and Jill Odell. And that's Mrs. Ladner, right?
Yes, Mrs. Ladner.
Favorite teacher, Mrs. Ladner. He's involved in FBLA and FCA on campus and off campus, involved in the Calvary Baptist Church Youth Group. And he also enjoys hunting and fishing. And he goes to college and or he wants to go to college. That's his plans after high school, go to college and major in finance management. I told Jeff earlier, I gave a clue that our Bot Call Bank Panther Spotlight, I used to work with his grandmother.
Really?
And I did. Yes, she was, Louise Odell was employed at one of the first people that I met at the radio station when I moved there. You know what year that was?
I'm not even going to guess. I don't want to ruin anything, but bless her heart if you were the first person she met. Bless her heart.
No, not first person she met. One of the first I met. She was she was in the office. Iru Doherty they were the two office ladies. Did a great job. They were two very fine ladies. Ken Sibley, of course, was there. And yeah.
You learn something new every day, Dan. And I just learned something new about you, and I thought I knew everything about you. 1978. I would have never guessed that. I'd have said you don't look a day over 40, Dan.
Yeah, you would. You want some money, right?
Yes, I do.
Speaking of that, we got a minute. Your golf team is doing very well. You are the golf team.
Yes, sir. We've been having a good year so far. We had our first loss of the year came on our 11th match of the year as we took down Warner. Kind of gave us a good battle, but we came up a little short. But leading up to that, we won 10 consecutive matches. We won the entire 5A South Conference and swept through the entire 5A South. So our golf team's been doing a great job and gearing up, and we got conference on Tuesday. Biggest tournament of the year is on Tuesday.
And you were beating some teams that, like I saw Benton. Y'all beat Benton the other day, and they're a classification or two above, and typically they're very good at football, obviously, and I'm sure good in a lot of other sports. But your guys are the deal, aren't they?
Yeah, we took down Benton. They're probably one of the top teams in 5A this year. And then we took down...
So you guys are 4A in golf, right?
Yes, sir. We're 4A. We took down two of the top 3A teams in golf, too. Smackover, we played them a couple times this year. And then Maumelle Charter, those two teams will make a good run in 3A. So I try to do a good job of putting my boys in the best position when we go to conference and state. That there's not a lot of pressure. They can just go out and play and have fun, enjoy the game of golf.
And golf's one of those sports that doesn't matter how big your school is, how small your school is. You just got, how many guys you got out there? 5 count, is that right?
In our classification, we play 4, count 3.
Okay.
When we play up to 5A, we play 5, count 4. So Tuesday, we'll have our 4 guys, and then we'll have our 2 scores, and hopefully at the end, the Magnolia Panthers come out on top.
So that's conference, and then states after that, I guess. And
yes, sir. October 7th, and high school overalls is October 17th, I believe. So.
Okay.
Crazy, golf season's almost over. We felt like we just started.
Well, I was telling you, I think earlier before we went on the air, I've watched Kenny Grief grow up. Well, not Grief anymore, but Knox. I watched him grow up. Stevens, after she married Michael Paul. But well, it's just.
Small world, Dan.
In other words, I'm an old man.
Oh, you're not that old, Dan. You're not that old. Don't let that.
Well, congratulations. Your golf teams are doing.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, Dan. Thank you.
The baseball as well. Time 27 to 24. Hamburg. Second half coming up.
Hometown Farmers Bank and Trust. We're your game day partner offering MyStart student accounts to build your financial future. My Farmers Online, mobile banking, access, and filters to show your school spirit. Stop by our branch or visit us at myfarmers.bank and come home to Farmers Bank and Trust. Farmers Bank and Trust, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Getting your prescriptions filled is easy at Prince Pharmacy in Magnolia. Become one of their many satisfied customers. You can read prescriptions with Prince Pharmacy's mobile app, also with their website. PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy has a 24-hour refill line, too. 234-7292. Call before noon for same-day free delivery. They have a convenient drive-thru, too, at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia. Bailey's Body Shop is your one-stop shop for collision repair. They can do it all, from handling the estimate for you to getting the information to your insurance company. Owner Danny Bailey has been doing auto body work for over 40 years, and Bailey Body Shop is built on quality and trust. You don't have to worry about it. They're there when you need them. When you need collision repair, trust Bailey's Body Shop, 2416 North Vine in Magnolia, 234-3303.
Have plumbing issues at your home or business? Leaking pipes, cracked pipe, clogged drain. Sounds like you need the experts at Wingfield Plumbing Services. Wingfield Plumbing Services offers expert residential and commercial plumbing solutions, specializing in repairs, installations, and maintenance. Wingfield Plumbing Services skilled team ensures reliable and efficient service for all your plumbing needs. Follow Wingfield Plumbing Services on Facebook or call 870-234-1667.
Welcome back to Panther Stadium as we go into the second half. Magnolia down by 3, 27-24 at the hands of the Hamburg Lions. Magnolia will get first possession in the second half as Ike Ainsworth and Majay Marshall drop deep for the Panthers, and Alberto Aguilar will kick it off for the Lions.
Their wind has kind of died down again, so he's been able to pretty much kick it. Magnolia had too many guys on the field.
Got one off, and I think we're good to go now. Here comes the onside kick, but he fanned on it.
They were offsides too, I think.
He got a piece of it and it just kind of rolled a little bit, and then, so it's going to be.
Was that on purpose onside, or did he Charlie Brown it?
I thought he was trying to on purpose onside it, but. It could have been. He could have just, like I said, fanned on it like a hockey player. So Magnolia's going to have good field position. It rolled about 3 yards.
I mean, it
rolled 3 yards to the 43. Didn't go far enough, obviously. So Magnolia will have it right there.
I think he did that on purpose. But yeah, he just hit the very top of the ball on the ground.
Drag it. Yeah. So Magnolia run it straight ahead. Got a good push. Morgan will get it down to about the 35-yard line. A good run on first down. Picks up, how many yards is that? I didn't have my wheel set.
About 8. Make sure the...
yes, 35. I had my wheel set on the wrong side. That's what the problem was. My wheel straight here. 2nd and 2 for the Panthers.
Do they still show Charlie Brown and him kicking Lucy, pulling the football up?
I guess. I don't know.
Younger fans
going to do it again, or another fullback dive, and boy, big scrum, and it keeps on moving. They're down close to the 25. We're going to spot it at the 26-yard line where that scrum finally stopped. A 9-yard carry. Tristan Morgan's the guy that had the ball, so he gets credit for that 9-yard carry.
Well, that time there was 20 out of the 22 players on the field involved in the scrum. It was Walker Carter and the guy he faked to, Jamajay Marshall, who weren't involved in the scrum, and every other player on the field on both sides was involved in that.
First down and 10.
Marshall.
And Marshall goes right this time, and he is going to pick up. I lost track of what's he's down there close to the 20. Let him back it up about a yard to the 21, so that'd be 5 yards for Majay Marshall.
Well, this
looks like 6, actually, according to the chain gang over there.
Danny Thomas is never wrong.
You better stay with 5.
And as big as Danny is, I'm not going to tell him if he ever was wrong.
Danny can,
gentle. I wouldn't want to make him mad.
No, he's a good man.
I would not want to make him mad.
I've seen him mad, but fortunately it wasn't at me. Again, straight ahead with the fullback. It's going to be short. Yeah. I thought he had more than that, but they're going to spot it around the 19, maybe the 18. Yeah. We'll say 3, although it's maybe closer to the 19. 3rd down and 2 coming up here for the Panthers.
Well, definitely 4-down territory for Magnolia.
Coming up on 10 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Time they go to Marshall. Marshall, he just needs good patience. Followed his fullback and his quarterback through. Picks up the first down. Down around the 15-yard line. I can't see through that canopy top.
Well, that's a massive humanity game, but that was a good trap block by Travion. 4 yards by Aiden Mallory. Because Aiden Mallory kind of got the good block there to spring him.
First down, Panthers. 14-yard line of the Lions. 9 minutes, 42 seconds, and counting in the third quarter. Go back to the fullback, and he bounced it out a little to the right side and got down close to the 5-yard line. What's that? They'll spot it right on the 5. That's going to be about 9 more yards on the fullback run by Morgan.
Looks like he was going to be down at the point of attack, but he just bounced out of it and able to get more yardage and almost got a first down. So second down and short, really. From there, the Panthers almost have 7 plays to get it into the end zone. Second and 1.
Yeah, second and 1 at the 5-yard line. Right hash mark is where the football is. They're getting way far away from us. Left wing back in motion, but they're going right back to the fullback. A good push in. Touchdown, Magnolia on the 5-yard carry.
Well, you just give the credit on that to the offensive lineman right there, as they did a marvelous job. Jackson Wolfley, Garrett Odell, the tight end in there for Magnolia on that series was Travion Kendricks, Aiden Mallory, Patrick Oliver, and also Cordlanius, I think, is in there on the offensive line. So those guys did a great job, and the Panthers go on top 30-27.
And this game has been of late as we wound down the first half, kind of going back and forth. And again, they'll go for 2. As they have after every score. And they get a good push. And got across. Yes, the 2-point conversion is good. Is that Ike? Well, that was Ike carried that. He was behind Tristan Morgan, and Ike Ainsworth carries it in to the end zone. So now it is 32-27 Magnolia with 8:54 on the clock in the third quarter. This is Panther football.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. Nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
7-play drive for the Panthers. Covered 43 yards for 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Following the failed onside kick of the Hamburg Lions, the Magnolia short field, they took advantage of it. Pregame the lead 32-27. The kickoff is now going deep towards the far right corner. It rolls inside the 5, picked up at the 3-yard line. Spun around is the return man. He very briefly got past one Panther, and then a couple more brought him down. That's Keoghan. Short return. Again, he had to go back for it and pick it up. So they're going to have poor field position back around the 12-yard line.
Bubba Williams down there. This was down there as well, so they did a good job of coverage. That time they kind of broke down and waited on Brown to come to him, and he could not get around him. So good job. Now see if the defense can get a stop.
Caden Thomas and Michael Lewis in the backfield once again for the Hamburg Lions. Ooh, snap off the hands of the quarterback. He's going to try to run for it, but he's going to be brought down for a loss. Back in the backfield, that's George Jackson. He says hello, drops him at the 9-yard line. A 3-yard loss.
Yeah, Bubba was back there first. Bubba Williams, he kind of, after the ball was bobbled by the quarterback, Bubba forced him to go inside, and George Jackson was there, and he got a little bit of help from Jadon Marshall. Thomas, they kept him under wraps on the running game. Passing is where the Lions hurt the Panthers in the first half, but they may be not so inclined to throw this deep in their own territory.
3-yard loss on that play. Second down and 13. They'll hand it off to Lewis. Starts inside, cuts it out right. Now tried to cut back, but And it takes a few Panthers to bring that guy down. He ends up with a good run out to about the 20-yard line. That's going to be about 11 yards on the run for Nykel Lewis.
Panthers did a good job in the first half on Lewis, holding him to 45 yards on 9 carries, but that time he just picked up an extra 5 or 6 yards.
That previous play, I wonder if the center snapped it too soon.
Possible. They have.
They had an issue with that earlier.
Yeah.
Going to hand right back off to Lewis. He comes busting through, and he's got a lot of green grass in front of him. One man to beat, and he is dragged down from behind. Fortunately, Caleb Roach caught up with him and brought him down as he got all the way to the 40-yard line in Magnolia. That's a 40-yard run for Nykel Lewis.
Well, I think it was 96 yards. And, yeah, Caleb was able to run him down when he got in the secondary. I thought, oh boy, he may take it to the house. And the Lions are in business again, trailing by 5.
32-27. Magnolia with the lead, but good things right now happening for Hamburg after starting this drive back at their 12-yard line. Right back to Lewis they go as he again looked up the middle, then veered out to the right. He's going to be brought down at about the 37. He picked up 3 on that carry.
Puts him on the cusp of 100 yards, 99. Panther got a good play there by Sawyer Scruggs, playing one of the defensive line position to make a tackle. Also, Travion Kendrick was in there as well.
They got their power package out there now with both of their fullbacks. And they're going to throw it up over the middle to one of those big guys, Sesser. He makes the reception and just muscled his way down to about the 12-yard line, trying to run over people. That's a gain down to, is that 45?
No, that's the other.
I didn't move my chain.
We had the ball on the other. We're at the 40. No, we're at the 37. Right. Yeah. 37 to the, where are we at now? 25 yards. That's 12, yeah, 25.
It was 28, actually. But anyway, there's a run by Nykel Lewis, and Lewis is going to carry it to the end zone. This time he ran over the left side. 12-yard carry from Nykel Lewis.
Well, that's Lewis's 1, 2, 3, his 4th touchdown of the day, 3 rushing, 1 receiving on 15 touches. So that's pretty close to his normal average. He averages 1 touchdown every 3 carries coming into this game, or every 3 touches. So he's right there. And this time the Lions are going to go for 2.
Yeah, that put them ahead by 1, 33-32. Lewis is to the right of Thomas in the backfield. They bring a receiver in motion. Now he goes back the other way. Flag flies, and the little fake pass to the right side falls incomplete. Trying to get it to, I think, Cole Tubbs, although Brown was coming back, and
maybe a hold
Tubbs was going out.
Either a hold or an illegal pick. I'm not sure which one it would be.
It was over on the near side, yes. They were trying to...
So illegal procedure.
Okay.
So decline. So yeah. So that means the try is no good.
So no points after 33-32. Hamburg with 6:15 to play in the third quarter. This is Panther football.
Want to get the most bang for your buck in 2025? You need a People's Bank CD and Companion Savings account. Companion Savings is a savings account that pays 4.01% annual percentage yield. To qualify, simply open with a new CD. APY is effective January 1st, 2025, and is subject to change at any time. Call People's Bank for all the details. Member FDIC.
The Hamburg Lions covered 88 yards in 2 minutes and 32 seconds on 6 plays to take a 1-point lead, 33-32. What's the score of this one going to be?
Well, I was going to say this may be the proverbial whoever has the ball last wins this game, or whoever can score last with the least amount of time on the clock.
See if they want to try to onside kick again.
Magnolia's kind of got their hands team up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, Magnolia's got enough.
Yeah, he's going to kick it deep. I'm saying you got to make that. All's in about 7-yard line on the near side. Up the numbers. Out across the 20, 25, 30. Marshall. He's to midfield as he cuts right. dragged down from behind inside the 40 of Hamburg down to about the 36-yard line on that return from Najee Marshall.
Well, if you don't kick it to the end zone, you're in trouble, because either Marshall or Ainsworth, whichever has got the potential to take it to the house. And Marshall just about took that one to the house. And this kickoff return team that Magnolia puts out there is pretty impressive.
I forget exactly where he hauled that in back there, but that was a big return.
He was about at the 10.
Yeah, for Najee. So the Panthers in their double wing attack. There's a flip back. That's Curry. Curry starts inside. He pops it out to the right. He's inside the 20, the 15, the 10. Over the right cone. Is he in? No, he's going to be out of bounds. Down inside the 10-yard line, down around the 6 or 7, they say is where he stepped out.
Okay, I didn't know what was going on there. He dropped the ball as he got into the end zone, but he stepped out of bounds as the guy gave him a little shove over there at the 6-yard line. How many yards was that?
Yeah, that's going to be at the right on the 6-yard line. 29 yards on the carry for Curry. The Curry carry. 5:51 to play in the third quarter. They started McClure onto the field, but he turned right, came back off. Now they go fullback dive. Straight ahead with Morgan.
That's what worked last time. Just give it to Morgan, let him bull rush ahead.
He got down to about the 3, so that's about 2 there for Tristan Moore. Maybe make it the 4.
Connor's calling him Moose Morgan over the PA. That's appropriate. Moose. I mean, these Cowboy fans, Moose Johnston, that was back when the Cowboys were actually good.
Second down and goal at the 4-yard line. Walker Carter under center. He pitches it back to his right wing back, who follows his fullback across and in. Touchdown, Magnolia.
Ike Ainsworth, he just, like you said, he just got behind his fullback at his offensive line there. And this offensive line for Magnolia is really playing some ball tonight. You know, they're really controlling the line of scrimmage.
They're going to bring Curry on for the 2-point try. He's been very successful on 2-point tries. They didn't have him out there last time, and they didn't get 2. So they're going to get him into the game. Curry's going to set up at fullback. Ainsworth is the right wing and Marshall the left wing. Marshall going to go to the fullback. That's Curry. He's in. 2-point conversion. Make it 40-33 now. Magnolia with this drive. With 5:09 in the 40-33 Magnolia, this is Panther football.
Dr. Gregory Payne, DDS, loves serving Magnolia, Columbia. Greeted with a friendly face and leave with the perfect smile. Dr. Payne and his staff are invested in their community with new dental technology like the iTero intraoral scanner. This new technology encourages conversations about your oral health, helping with patient understanding for your teeth and gums, and allows for new breakthroughs like 3D printed dentures that get better and stronger. Get treated faster than ever before with Dr. Gregory Payne, DDS, 817 North Washington in Magnolia, 234-1115.
Welcome back to Panther Field. 3 plays, 36 yards for the Panthers to get into the end zone. Who's that?
Hey, man.
How are you?
Been a while.
Haven't seen you. How you been?
I've been great,
You
man.
changed your hairstyle.
I shaved it off.
What's the deal there? Mr. Carter.
Getting a little older, man.
Hey, it's Carter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you are. I see you back there. I can't.
Yeah.
My neck doesn't turn that far.
Well, I'd go out there and stand, but I'm afraid I'd fall.
Trying to stand in front of it. We can tell stories about this window.
We sure could. You talked me into it. Yeah. We got it.
So we sure did.
It's good to see y'all.
Well, somebody did. How are you? How you been?
I've been
there's
great,
the kickoff.
man.
Kickoff taken at the 7-yard line. And the numbers on the far side of the field. Getting to the sideline and tackle out of the 31-yard line. I think that, what was that? For Keovian Brown.
I'm taking your color guy over here. He's handing me these headphones, and you know I'm no good at this.
So you come down here looking for a job or something? You need me to pay, drop you a few bucks?
Well, I'd take that any time, but no, I'm down here.
I think I owe you a few.
My wife's grandmother passed away a couple days ago.
I'm sorry.
And we're here. No, she had a great life. She was 90 years old from Bussy, Charmin area. And
yeah, always sorry to hear that.
I appreciate that. But it's good to see you guys for sure.
Yeah,
I thought I'd swing through here and say hello. I'm going to turn it back over.
How many years were you principal here?
I was here 6 years. 6 of the best years of my life. No kidding.
We sure enjoyed having you.
I enjoyed being here.
Well, take care.
Good to see you. Good talking to you.
You too. You too. Chris Carter, former principal at Magnolia High School, and Chris did a good to see, but Chris did he did a game or two.
He did.
He
did. Yep, he sure did. He was good at it. He's very good on the PA. He still does PA for the AAA basketball championships up at Hot Springs Arena.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That carry was for 2 yards by, was it Thomas? That was quarterback. Yeah, quarterback keeper. Thomas carried for 2. This time he's going to hand off to his running back. And boy, they get a good push as he just kept moving forward. That's a different running back.
Yeah, that's not Michael. Looked like him, though.
Yeah, that's Evan Lee. He's a little bit smaller, but he's a senior running back. Evan Lee. You see that? Well, there he is. I got him. He's that other guy they've been using at fullback. They've got Michael back in there now. Yeah, they do. So they kind of shifted him around a little bit on that last carry. Picked up the first down. They're at the, 42-yard line? Back to pass now is Thomas throwing it deep down the middle. Roach is up there to challenge, and he's able to break up the pass play on the post down deep down the middle of the field. Intended receiver, I can't see the number on him, but he comes up empty thanks to Caleb Roach.
That was Moody, Charles Moody. I believe. No, that was Brown. That was Brown. Yeah, he's their go-to guy.
Yeah, boy, Caleb Roach timed it perfectly, went up there and broke that pass play up. Second down, 10. That guy's got an arm, though. He can sling it.
Oh, absolutely. But, yeah, again, you're not going to make a living throwing against Caleb Roach too much.
40-33 Magnolia. 4 minutes to play third quarter. We got flags flying before the snap.
Offsides on Magnolia.
Somebody made contact.
Now, once high school, once you break the plane, that's it. Play's dead.
So they'll walk off 5 against the Panthers to the 47. Hey, Craig didn't recognize Chris Carter with his haircut. He didn't trim back.
Well, I didn't know he was here. I was sitting there texting. He goes, "Are you on the radio?" Yeah, I listened. Then I didn't know he was here.
Inside, then out to the left to Lewis. He's still on his feet as he fights down the far side. There is a flag. It's coming back, but still an impressive run for Nikel Lewis all the way down to the 25-yard line. He ran it for 28 yards there. We knew it was coming back, but hey, he wasn't stopping.
I got a feeling Nikel Lewis going to be playing on Saturday somewhere next year.
I was told that they have been limiting how many carries. How many carries does he have
today?
Yeah,
only 13.
Well, they've been limiting to how many carries per game to him. Maybe not wanting to just wear him out early in the season. I don't know.
But when you score a touchdown every 3 carries, you don't have to have too many carries. That's what he was averaging coming into the game. Last week, he had 305 yards. I don't know how many carries that was, but
second down and 11.
5 touchdowns
from their 41-yard line after that penalty brought it back. They hand off. He started to run right and then hesitated a little bit, looking for an opening. Wasn't much there, and tried to get it across the 45 to the 47-yard line. He still picked up about 6 yards.
Well,
what it looked like not much, but it's 6 yards for him.
I don't know if you were with us when we said this earlier, but he squats 550 pounds. He bench presses 315, so he's built to take some pounding. He's an impressive runner.
They picked up 6 there. It's third down and 5 for the Lions. They've got both of their fullbacks in at each wingback position. And Lewis busts it. He looked like he was stopped at the line, but he takes off, and they cannot bring him down. A missed tackle downfield as Quay Weaver caught up, tried to jump on him, but could not bring him down. And Lewis broke away from that, too, and he goes all the way to the end zone. That is 53 yards for the touchdown for Nikel Lewis. And got an inch.
Yes, Chevis, he's slow to get up. I hope that's cramped. Not happy, I can tell you that, but I hope it's cramped. We'll see. But yeah, Quay actually looked like he tried to strip the ball, came in with the tomahawk chop, and Lewis able to hang on to it and take it in for the touchdown. How far was that? 50.
That was 53 yards.
53, yeah.
With 2:53 to play in the third quarter. Lewis, a 53-yard run, and they're going to check on Chevis Johnson. After the game, we've got our Domino's postgame show coming your way. Carry out a deal for only $7.99 at Domino's, including all their one-topping pizzas on any of Domino's 5 crusts. 8-piece wings or boneless chicken also included, and Domino's dip and bread twist combos. They're just $7.99 each. Great carry-out deals from Domino's, East Main and Magnolia, also Domino's in Camden, and at Domino's in El Dorado. He's
kind of walking like it was a cramp.
He's walking like I do. That's not a good look.
I did not want to say that. He's walking like you did when you have to climb them steps at, where's that, Northwestern or
East Central.
East Central, yeah, East Central.
That's coming up. It's coming up October 4th. I got that marked on my calendar.
You've been practicing?
Extra point kick now is Chevis gets off the field. And Aguilar will kick the extra point. It is good. Yep, he made it. Aguilar's kick is good. And now we've got a tie game at 40-all with 2:53 to play in this third quarter. This is Panther football.
Stay healthy this summer with Chambliss and Davis Family Practice. They see patients of all ages, from newborn to elderly. They do primary care, weight loss management, DOT physicals, cool sculpting, BioT hormone physicals, and more. They're open Mondays through Thursdays from 8 till 4 and Fridays 8 till noon. The Office of Chambliss and Davis is now accepting new patient applications with most insurances accepted, including United Healthcare. Follow Doctors Chambliss and Davis on Facebook. Doctors Chambliss and Davis, where your primary care is their primary concern.
5 plays, 70 yards for the scoring drive for Hamburg. Took 2 minutes, 7 seconds. Think about those guys. Yeah, they can.
Well, that's 5 touchdowns for Lewis. That's what he had last week. That's 15 on the season, and 14 of those are rushing in 45 attempts. So 14 touchdowns on 45 attempts. That's almost, 1 every 3.
Kickoff, kind of a short pop-up, going to bounce at about the 21. But coming up, picking it up, running near side is Ainsworth. Ainsworth spun around, but he got away from another one, up the near sideline. He's out to midfield, finally tackled from behind as he got into Lion territory. So he really ended up making a big return that really didn't look like it was there.
Dan, I'm just telling you right now, anybody that kicks the ball deep to the Panthers is not... They don't need to do that, and I hope they keep doing it, but it's a potential touchdown every time Ike Ainsworth or Majay Marshall touch the football.
Ended up at the 39-yard line of the Lions after that big return from...
well, they don't keep up with return statistics in the state, but there is no shot anybody's got better return numbers than Ike Ainsworth.
Panthers line up. Double wing attack, and they're going to flip it back to Marshall. And he handed it off, but we've got a flag, a whistle anyway.
Offsides on the lines.
Okay.
And look, Ike Ainsworth, he don't come out of the game. He just stays out there on the field. He just ran 60 yards. He ain't coming out. He's staying out there.
How much did you have on that return, Chris? 46? Okay. I was going to say I was guessing 50.
Panthers are well over 200 yards on the return. They had the 96-yard kickoff return for the touchdown. Marshall's had a long one. Ainsworth's had a long one now. So.
First down 5 for the Panthers. Handed back to Marshall. Marshall goes straight ahead. Again, just kind of toss it back to that back who goes in motion behind the fullback. Follows him through and gets the first down to the 25-yard line. That's 9 yards.
Yeah. Marshall getting close to that 100-yard mark. He's at 91 right now, only 10 carries. Curry's got 68 on only 6 carries.
First down and 10 for the Panthers. Lion 25-yard line. Going to the fullback who goes straight ahead. That'll be about 5 more for Tristan Morgan down to the...
I mean, every yard he gets is a hard-earned, tough yard.
4 to the 21.
He's at 66 already on the night, 14 carries. That's season high for him for yardage.
I don't see you put him and Curry.
That's a pretty good 1-2
Yeah, yeah, they really have been. And Curry can also spell you over in one of the wingback positions. Going right back to the fullback. Now they got a scrum going forward, downhill, down toward the end zone, inside the 15, down around the 12-yard line, finally blown dead around the 12. Tough run.
That offensive line is just getting a major push up there. They are doing a tremendous job. And then Tristan Morgan's just right there behind them.
It's about 9 more, isn't it? I think. If I moved my wheel last time, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Tristan Morgan, he's bumping 100. We got Morgan at 75. We got Marshall at 91. You got Curry at 68. So Panthers have done some damage on the ground. You want to guess how many passing yards the Panthers have tonight?
It's a round number, I know that.
Yeah, it is a round number.
Minute 10 to play third quarter. Toss goes back to Ainsworth. Again, right behind his fullback inside the 10. Spotting him around the 8-yard line.
What we got? Timeout Hamburg.
Yep, Lions going to take a timeout. It's more like the 7, I believe. Got a 5-yard carry there for Ike Ainsworth. And timeout on the field for the Hamburg Lions. Tied at 40 with a minute to go, third quarter. This is Panther football.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need. And if the unexpected happens, fulfill our promise to be there when you need us most. Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 7 of the last 8 years by J.D. Power.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Gary Donfera. All right, well, let's see if the Panthers can put this thing into the end zone. Hamburg trying to inspire their defense. Panthers with 2nd down and 5.
You know, the question is, Dan, why would you even want to throw the ball when you're running the ball like the Panthers are? I mean, the Lions have shown no propensity to be able to stop it.
2nd and 5 at the 7. Morgan, the fullback. Angel Marshall in motion goes Marshall, but they're going to the fullback and got a good push forward. Down inside the 5 to about the 2 or 3 yard line when they unpile. It should be very close to a first down.
It'll be about a yard short.
Around the 4-yard line.
So 4 yard line. So that's 3 yards there for 3 yard line actually. 4 yards. So it's 3rd down and 1 from the 3 yard line.
Probably be the final play of the third quarter.
We're inside 30 seconds.
Unless it's a touchdown.
Here we go. Walker Carter is up under center. And goes right back to his fullback. Yeah, they stuffed that one pretty good.
I got the first down, though. He didn't need much for the...
Yeah, you know what? It looks like he's got a good spot up to about the 2 yard line. So
I think he got the first. Well, they're going to say 4th on the marker. Let's look. They're going to look at it over there.
Would we have two measurements in the same night?
No, that'd be a record, Dan.
Yep, they're going to measure. They're going to measure again. It's right around the 2.
I think he got it. I think
he did too. There's 1.3 on the clock.
Panther Alumni, this is your first game back.
Let us see. Yep, they're going to bring the... Are they going to bring the chain in? Or they're just going to stand there and look? It looks like he's just going to stand there and look. I think he's eyeballing. Oh, here they go.
Thank you.
You know, the way they're standing there, I don't know. Don't know, Jeff.
They're pulling the chains. Don't
pull too hard.
Don't
pull too hard.
Got it.
First down, Panthers. How about that?
You got about the nose of the football.
At the 2 yard line.
That'll be the last play of the quarter.
So we're tied at 40.
That's 14 rushing first downs for Magnolia. So I got to give him. Who was that? That was Ainsworth, right?
After the measurement.
That was that Morgan? That was Morgan.
That was Morgan. Okay, that was Morgan.
Now they'll wind the clock, and so that was indeed the last play. That was more than the third quarter. Tied at 40 at the end of 3. This is Panther football.
If you're like most Americans, you spend over 8 hours a week in your car. So naturally, you want to be satisfied with its performance. That's why you need to know about Spittler Tire and Auto. Folks around here have been trusting Spittler Tire and Auto for over 17 years. They have 10 service bays to handle all kinds of repairs, tune-ups, brakes, mufflers, oil changes, tires, and more. Whatever your car or truck needs, trust the experts at Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center, 521 East Main in Magnolia.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast, it's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Summer's here, and so are road trips, vacations, and yep, bugs splattered all over your car. Keep your ride looking fresh all season long with a Rocket Fast Unlimited Wash Plan. Pay once and wash as many times as you want. With 4 great plans to choose from, there's an option for every driver and every budget. Rocket Fast Car Wash keeps your car sparkling clean no matter how many bugs you meet along the way. Drive into summer with unlimited shine. Visit Rocket Fast Car Wash and sign up today.
After the game, we'll name our People's Bank player of the game. Before you lock in a mortgage rate online, talk to People's Bank first. People's Bank offers great rates on mortgage loans for new home purchase or every step of the way. People's Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. The ball is on the 2-yard line, and it's first and goal for the Magnolia Panthers as we begin this 4th quarter of play. Tell you what you've been doing. You pounded right at it. That's what they're going to do. Morgan in behind his quarterback, and Morgan again takes the handoff, and they got a push going forward, but they're going to come up just short. Garrett Odell, the center, kind of slipped out to the right. I think he was trying to get Morgan to follow, but they just couldn't get in the end zone. About a yard.
Well, that offensive line has done a pretty good job up there tonight for the Magnolia Panthers.
Is right on the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the Panthers. Again, Carter up under center.
Quarterback straight.
And did he get in? Yes, he did. Walker Carter carries for the 1 for the Panthers. Panthers are back on top.
That's his first carry of the night, and it was a good one. 1-yard touchdown, and now the Panthers going to go for 2, try to put him up by 8.
1-yard run for Walker Carter. 11 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the 4th quarter.
They've had luck on this 2-point play going with the little sweep to Curry, and he's in there at the wingback. Let's see if they do that again.
Yeah, Curry's going to set up as the right wing. He does go in motion, and they go to him, and he goes as scheduled into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the Panthers are now up by 8, 48-40, with 11:20 to play in this game. Ain't over yet. This is Panther football. Balance is everything, whether it's finding time between work and family or maintaining a healthy diet. The same goes for investing. Having a balanced and occasionally rebalanced portfolio helps you have the right mix of investments for your individual needs. This mix, known as asset allocation, should reflect your personal comfort with risk, your investment goals, and how long you have until you need the money. Your ideal mix will change as your life changes. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Steve Hardy, Mark Woods, Patrick Gott, or Laura Kroll. Edward Jones, member SIPC. So Panthers back out on top, 48-40. The scoring drive, 7 plays, 39 yards. And it took 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Pretty quick for the Panthers.
Yeah, that's a quick, good kick.
Kickoff, yeah, toward the near corner. Stays in bounds. Oh, it just went out of bounds.
I thought
about a yard or 2 before it got to the end zone.
I thought it hit the pylon down there, but it was just about barely.
They're marking it out about 5. I think it was down around the 1 or 2.
I'll put him at what?
Anyway, it's out of bounds, so that'll,
we got a guy down back at the.
Yeah, one of the Panthers is down.
I think he's got a cramp.
It's Bubba. I'm not laughing at Bubba for being in pain. I'm laughing at him because he was walking more like me than what Chevis was earlier.
Yeah, so Bubba had problems with cramps last week in the game. Last week. Had a lot of cramping last week.
I'll tell you what, I know it is. It's muggy out there.
Yeah, it was a lot of cramping last week. I think not as many this week, but it's been a long second half. First half went pretty fast. Second half a bit slower, so that'll take it out of it too.
Excuse me, head slipped to the back.
I saw that.
That wasn't Chris breathing heavy. I think that's the air conditioner blowing on the window that was getting it. It's starting to get it steamy. We don't want to get this thing down to the wire and not be able to see out the windows.
That would not be good. Got a couple scores here, Dan. Benton 28, Little Rock Parkview nothing. Of course, that's the team Magnolia will see down the road, Little Rock Parkview. Here's one I don't know much about it, but they are putting it on hard in camp. That seems like a surprise. Hope beat Ashton.
Oh, Hope beat Ashton. Excuse me, I had that reversed. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah. And then Chris Carter was here earlier. In honor of him, I'll give the PA score again. It's 38-6, Texas Highland Park.
Casey's in the car on the way.
Yeah, Casey listening.
I'm sorry to hear about the death.
Yeah, yeah. Chris, he's a great principal here. We hate to see him go. Proud he's doing well, unfortunately for us.
First down 10. From the 35-yard line, they hand off, trying to run wide, but no. Colt Toads Tubbs going to be dropped for a loss by George Jackson.
Yeah, George spotted, snuffed that one out, and George was maybe the only guy that had a chance, but it was a good chance as George drops him for a 6-yard loss. Big play for the Panther defense.
Back to the 29-yard line where they will spot that. He was smelling out like Astro.
You know, yeah, Jetson.
6-yard loss.
Well, the Lions have had a lot of success with throwing the ball and Lewis running. That time they tried to get a little cute. The Panthers made him pay for it.
2nd and 16 for the Lions. Snap handoff. That is Nikel Lewis. Fumble. Oh, it's picked up. Panthers running it back near side. I don't think it's dead. On to goes Chevis Johnson. Some late flags flying now, but I think that's 6 for Chevis. Let's see.
Well, we got, I don't know, Braylon Witcher.
When did that first flag fly?
I don't know, but 3 flags came in. I don't know what happened there at the end of the game. But Chevis picked it up and ran it. Maybe it's a dead ball. I don't know. I'm going to watch this play here on the replay, see if I can figure out why those flags came in.
Well, meanwhile, the officials are meeting there. They're trying to figure it out, too. Was the play over? Was there a whistle? We couldn't tell if there was a whistle or not. Yeah. But Chevis picked it up. He ripped it away and took it to the house. But let's see what's going to happen. They're going to go over and talk to one more official over there.
The flag.
That's the coach. That's Lion coach Blake Johnson that the referee's going to talk with.
Well, there was 3 flags. I mean, there was 3 flags thrown, but the only thing I saw was one of the Hamburg players right here, number 53, pushing Braylon Witcher from behind. That would have been Michael Ramos.
And that should have been after the play, or I don't know if he was quite to the end zone yet, but so I still don't know if that was a dead ball or if that was the touchdown was good.
There might have been something right in here, right as a play. Maybe we had a guy.
Well, every time the referee decides he's going to tell us, then he goes and talks to another coach. So he's over talking to Coach Kirby now.
Hamburg's, is that their defense going out there near the goal line, Dan, like it's coming up an extra point?
I don't know. We still haven't gotten an indication from the referee.
That's their defense going out there.
It is a touchdown. It is a touchdown. Chevis Johnson recovers the fumble. The touchdown. And now the Panthers will go out and see if they can get a couple extra.
33 yards on the fumble return. 33.
Chevis Johnson.
Did we ever see what the flag was for?
I don't know if they signaled that.
With a 15-yard penalty assessed on the last play.
Okay, so
10-yard penalty.
All right, so they're assessing on the 18-yard line. Magnus got to go for 2 teams.
Okay.
But we'll take one.
Okay, so it was 15-yard penalty assessed.
Like on Magnolia. Must have been some taunting or something going on or something there.
So backs him up 15 on the extra point try. Rollout right side is Walker Carter. Walker fires into a crowd. They're trying to get to Ike, but Ike had a couple of defenders standing in front and deflected it away out of bounds. So the try for 2
is no good after that penalty backed them up. But still, Magnolia is up by 2 touchdowns, 54-40, with 10:19 to play in the game. This is Panther football.
The Backyard Barbecue Center is continuing to serve the best mouth-watering barbecue to Magnolia and the surrounding area. We have specialties like the smoked turkey sandwich, fried catfish, chicken basket, and new menu items like loaded fries. Average wait time is 15 minutes. Backyard also has catering options for the holidays or any occasion. Follow the Backyard Barbecue Company on Facebook. Remember, the best barbecue can be found in your backyard at the Backyard Barbecue Company, 1407 East Main Street in Magnolia.
Who's going to be our People's Player of the Game? Listen in after the game and find out. Refer a friend to People's Bank. If your friend opens any checking account, both you and your friend receive a thank you gift. Is referpbmag.com to earn your choice of that current featured gift or an Amazon gift card. The kickoff is away. And yard line up the near side between the hash mark on the return and spun around and brought down Jay Sean Goodwin on the return. Got it across the 20 to about the 23-yard line.
Quay Weaver making the tackle with Braylon Weaver. Marshall down there possibly, but anyway, good kick coverage. 14. Boy, defensive stand here, and Magnolia get the ball back. That would almost
24-yard lines where they spotted that return, so it is Lion ball. Chris Carter, 10-12 left.
Good to see him tonight.
Yeah. Sorry for the Keaton Thomas quarterback back alongside Thomas, delayed off Lewis, and he's out. Run over people there, and he's kicked back in the territory. 49. 5'9", 200. What'd you say, going to Alcorn? No, that's not. Run.
Puts him up to 200 yards. 13 on 17 carries.
Boy, he's different gear here in the second.
Yeah, he has. Second half, it's all Mike Lewis running.
First and 10 for the Lions. Panther 33. That turnover is huge. Thomas wants to throw. Does. Far side. Roach defending him. Flag flies in.
Roach never turned around. They'll call that every time when you don't turn around. If you put your hands on them and you're looking back at the quarterback, they'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, they had that was 4 covering 4. Keomi and Brown, the 10 receiver.
Yeah, Coach Kirby's down there on Panther fans not happy, but that is.
Yeah, he was with him step to step. You're right.
That's pretty much automatic. You don't turn back the quarterback.
Pass interference call.
Yeah, they're going to get to that every time.
So, we'll move it 15.
The 10-yard thing. Not sure what that pass.
First and 10, ball moved to the 18 after that 15-yard penalty. Mistakes to snap, a low snap, hands off to Lewis. Hit him at the line, but he just keeps motoring. Fly made down around the 5-yard line.
I would think in that scrum like that, I mean,
it was thrown into a crowd there as they were trying to bring Michael Lewis down.
He's a hard guy to bring down. I think they got first down yardage or more. They're going to mark the penalty from the 9 or the 8.
Yep, there's a penalty on the Panthers. So that'll move it it moves it
They threw it around 6, I think, and flipped it to the 3. The game was 10 to the 8. Yeah. And is that right? Or it's at 6, right? Yeah. And then down to the Thomas, hands off, Lewis again. Hamburg.
In the end zone, but knocked down. He's a load. Not that big. Only goes about 200, but man, he is strong. We talked about his strength. 550 squat, 315-pound bench press.
Well, he got it to the 1. Wonder where they'll go here. 8:35 to play. Up quarterback's going to keep. He rolls to the right and able to slip through just enough. He got spun around by a defender over there and able to back his way into the end zone. So
yeah, able to use his speed to get in there.
Yeah, Thomas carries it in for 1 yard. They will go for 1. Aguilar on. Hamburg answers. 4th quarter. 8:25 left in this game. Snap is good. The kick is away. And the kick is good. So they cut the deficit in half. It's 64 Magnolia with 8:20 to play. Their football.
Hey guys, Lucas Cheatham back to you about Health Quest Therapy, 1515 East Main in Magnolia. As we fall back into the and cheering on our favorite team Saturday nights. Remember my mom, Christy, and her team have the right playbook to get you back on track. They offer one-on-one care, dry needling, hand and speech therapy, physical therapy, and more. Chosen by our local athletes and the right choice for you. It's Health Quest Therapy. Visit healthquesttherapy.net.
After the game, we'll name our People's Bank Player of the Game. Bank on the go with People's Bank's mobile banking app. Check balances, deposit checks, view transactions, transfer money, and pay bills. Find the nearest branch and more. Bank wherever you are with your local bank. People's Bank.
Had to stop Magnolia.
Yep. He will, and it looked like it might have bounced off the first time for Magnolia's fingertips as it bounced high, but another Panther behind him. It's George Jackson got on it. We'll have it at the 40-yard line.
I mean, they kick it. If he doesn't kick it to the end zone, it's a possible touchdown for Magnolia. I think they finally said the heck with all that. We're you know, yeah. if we kick it deep, they're going to get it on our side of midfield anyway. So might as well, you know, give ourselves a chance.
So Panther going on at their 40-yard line. You know what, I think that high up, they had maybe had a shot. No, it was just a little too hard, but it's too far down the field. Straight run behind the fullback out to the 44-yard line. Marshall carries for 4.
Just a good solid first down run. That puts him at 95 yards on 11 carries. And the Panthers are just...
How about a good 8-minute drive?
Well, yeah,
that's how much time we got left.
Well, Walker Carter, he didn't over, he get the plays, and this time he just kind of walked. So they're going to use some clock, maybe. If they can use a lot of clock, put a touchdown on, that might wrap it up for the Panthers.
Under center goes to his fullback, Morgan. The fullback now gets about 2, maybe 3. Not 2 to the 40. That's 3 to the 47.
Well, this is a big third down play right here. Panthers need a first down because you don't want to punt the football away at this point in the game.
3rd and 3. 7:15 and counting. Panthers up to the line, running that double wing again. Nobody wide. Marshall whispered something into the ear of Carter. And Marshall's going to get the football. He comes through, and then he lost the football, and we got a pile up at the 42 of the Hamburg Lions. Boy, it looked like he was busting out the other side, and all of a sudden, the football got stripped away from him.
Hamburg says they have it, but the Panthers say we have it. Now Hamburg's got the final word, and they got it.
They got the football.
Jace Harrington comes up with it.
Oh, a big strip. Marshall,
I think he just dropped it, Dan. I think he just kind of carried the ball out and just bad break for the Panthers.
Yeah, because it looked like he was gone.
Yeah, it really did.
And all of a sudden, the ball just came loose. Yeah, he had the first down yardage once he busted through the other side. So
somebody got a hand on it right as he came through that little scrum there, a little pile. And, man, defense needs to come up big now for Panthers.
They just never really got it secured well after that. So it's first down for a Hamburg. They're at their own 41-yard line. 6:56 to play in the game.
Second lost fumble for the Panthers.
And the handoff goes to Nykel. It's Nykel time.
Well,
he runs it to about the 44. Has been all half.
Well, you said earlier they were trying to limit his carries. That strategy is out the book. You forget that now. There's no, his carries, they limit them next week or in practice.
Well, I'm not saying I believed it. I'm saying I was told that.
Well, he's at 20 carries for 227 yards. And we're going to see a lot of Nykel Lewis in the last 6:30 this game with the Panthers up 7.
They got their both fullbacks in, kind of set up as H-backs for a little extra blocking. We got a flag, a false start. Somebody jumped a little early for the Lions. Back them up.
Referee on the far side pointed at the wide receiver over there, Kevion Brown. He was standing about two yards from the referee or the official over there, line judge on the far side of the field. So if you're that close to the line judge and you move, he's going to see you.
He might have got his name called in that play.
Maybe so. Maybe they were going to go to pass play. He was trying to get a little head start.
Second down and 13 for the Lions. Handoff goes to Lewis, starts inside, cuts it out, and he is gone. Not going to catch him now. Down the numbers he goes. He is breaking away and goes all the way to the end zone. Boy, when he busted to the outside, he already had a couple of steps on the safety. Bubba trying to come over there and catch him, and just couldn't catch up.
No. Well, he had 305 yards rushing last week. He's got 289 yards rushing this week, and they're an extra point away from tying the ball game up.
So that's 30. Is that right?
That was 62 yards.
63 yards. 63 yards. The extra point kick for Aguilar is good. So, I guess that quickly we are tied 54-all with 5:52 to play in this football game. 54-54, Magnolia and Hamburg. This is Panther football.
The Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place are located in the heart of Magnolia. Wentworth offers award-winning services. Their cottages are homes large enough to comfortably accommodate 12 elders with private rooms and complete baths surrounding a shared living room, open kitchen, dining area, and spa. They recognize the importance of performing their jobs with compassion and providing comfort physically, spiritually, and emotionally. The Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place. Visit cottagesofwentworthplace.com.
Two plays, 59 yards. Took them 58 seconds to get up to the end zone.
So, well, now the Panthers, they just need to take this last 5:52 and score with about 1 second left.
The short pop-up kick, it's rolling loose. Panthers going back and got on top of 25-yard line. It kind of ended up and got through the first line, and then it was out in open spaces and going back for, I think that's George Jackson,
George
went back and got on top of it.
Good hustle by George, because that had all the makings of disaster with maybe Hamburg able to fall on it. But Jack hustle, got back and able to get on the football. So 75 yards to go to try to win the ball game.
5 minutes and 48 seconds in the tie game, 54. You said earlier it'd probably come down as it lasts, and it may.
Yeah, I mean, if
the Panthers can,
if you have no rooting interest in this game, either team, you're to death.
They do it like a jet sweep with Marshall coming from the left side and just never hit the edge. He stopped. No play coming up.
Yeah, they got Kate their quarterback playing defense. All the stops there, so yeah.
5:25 and counting. The fourth quarter. The side comes in.
I mean, you really feel like able to stop the line at all, pretty much all night, other than one turnover.
In behind his fullback, he gets good 30. You're going to spot it right on the 30. 5-yard run for Ainsworth. Wing back around, gets in behind his fullback.
I'm not make it, Dan. I think you give the ball back to Hamburg, then you know.
Yeah, not kill.
It don't matter
whether it's 90 yards or 40 yards.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's just as hard to stop him.
Yeah.
Yes, 3rd and 5 here for Magnolia. And they go back to Marshall. Marshall, good push forward. I think he got the first down. Looks like he's right around the 35. Maybe fell across it.
He got it.
Yeah, he's got the first down.
Go to stick.
Move him. Now, 6 yards for Majay Marshall. 54 all, 4:24 to play. Coach Kirby will be coming up here again after the game to visit with us. 4:18 to play and counting. And the run again. Trying to go up the middle, but that's stuffed this time. Maybe got a yard.
I tried to little trip trap play again where they flip it to Marshall. He hands it back to Ainsworth coming the other way, but no gain, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
Inside 4 minutes left in this game. Need to bust one, but not just yet. Don't want to give him much time on the clock. Back it goes to Marshall, running near side, trying to get to the edge. Got a grip on him from behind. That's a britches tackle by the guy back there running behind him. 24 Kyle Carpenter just he was down almost on his back, and he had a hold of his britches.
He held on for dear life too.
Got him to the 44-yard line. So it's 3rd and about a yard, long yard here for the Panthers. Tristan Morgan time. They're going to pitch it back to Ainsworth. Ainsworth following this fullback. It's going to be really close. He didn't get it. Yeah, that's not good.
Everybody wants to time out.
That is not a good spot.
Yeah, they're going to really spot it.
4th down. 4th down and less than a yard for the Panthers.
Everybody wants to time out so they can hopefully get some time. But Magnolia, they got to go for it, Dan. I think.
I think so, too. I mean, you got to get this. It's 4th down. It's the length of the football, if that. Because it's almost touching the 45-yard line, and the first down markers is just about 3 or 4 inches on the other side of the 45. Well, after the game, Domino's postgame show coming your way. Gary had a deal for only $7.99 at Domino's, including all of their one-topping pizzas on any of Domino's 5 crusts, just $7.99 each. Tomorrow, Mule Riders at home. Tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock. I'd talk about a big game. 6 o'clock kickoff tomorrow night as they take on the number 2 in the nation ranked Harding Bisons. They have been the cream of the Great American Conference over the last several years.
It'll family day. They'll be bring a good crowd. There'll be a lot of folks there.
Here we go. Panthers going for it, needing less than a yard. John Curry the fullback. And they're going to him through the right side. He comes and he almost busted it. He got it into Hamburg territory. Yard line, first down for the Panthers. Did he get 8 out of that?
He got it. Yeah, so. 8. I think you're right.
Curry, 2 Curry stays in at fullback. They're going to pitch it back to Marshall. Following. He stayed right behind him. They got a scrum going forward. And finally broken off at about the 43-yard line of Hamburg. So that'll be about 5 yards.
I think there was 21 people involved in that scrum. Everybody but Walker Carter.
You better not be standing around looking or you're going to be out of the game.
Yeah, because, I mean, everybody's in on that thing.
Well, we're down to 2:22 and counting. Panthers still have 43 yards to go to reach pay dirt. Carter comes back and he whispers to Ainsworth to his right, brings him in motion, takes the handoff, goes wide left to the 35, and he's down to about the 31-yard line. First down, Magnolia, a gain of 12.
I think Walker went over there and said, hey, I'm going to give you the ball. So Magnolia's got 2:05. They're at the 31-yard line. They got plenty of time. They have all 3 timeouts. This is the Panthers' version of the hurry-up offense. They just keep giving it to their speedy running backs.
Carter back to Marshall. Marshall going straight ahead. Again, follow the old fullback. The middle. Got about 3 to the...
Know what to do. They thought they were surprised by Magnolia sending Kendricks Kendricks out here to the near side as a wideout.
So timeout. Hamburg. So they got what, 1 left?
Connor said that was their final timeout.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that works for me too.
I could be wrong, but
well, it's 2nd down and 7. The ball's at the 28-yard line of the Hamburg Lions. We're tied at 54. Magnolia still has all 3 of theirs. 1:16 on the clock. Hey, did you know that People's Bank will send you a text or email every time you use your People's Bank debit card? It's a fantastic way to protect yourself from fraud and helps you keep a record of your purchases. It is safe. Member FDIC. Listen after the game as we name our People's Bank player of the game. That could yet be determined here in this final minute 16.
Magnolia's actually over there practicing their extra point snaps.
Still got a man wide. Over here on the right side, Travion Kendricks. They're going to run it down inside the 25 to about the 23. That's Curry, the fullback on the carry. The gain was 5. The first timeout.
So I don't know. Cadena, Magnolia goes for 2 every. I don't know field goal range Cadena has.
We're going to Texarkana next week, aren't we, Jim?
We're carrying the table, Dan. I'm making a call. Yeah. We're sitting in that press, unless it's raining.
That visitor's press box is pretty bad.
That may be the worst.
Sitting in the stands.
I would rather deal with the Yellow Jackets at Hope than sit. That's how bad it is. Zach will be there. I think we'll make Zach help us tote it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we need some manpower.
Yeah. I actually had Zach. He does something with the Booster Club. They do some kind of tailgate. So we'll go over. I told him we're coming over early to eat. I may be over there anyway, but we'll go eat with Vodka Bank and
we'll eat with the enemy. That's all right.
Yeah, we don't care. We don't care who cooks it.
Ball at the 23-yard line. 3rd down 2 for the Panthers. Morgan's in now at fullback. Marshall left wing, Ainsworth right wing. They go to Marshall. Marshall over the right side, busted. He's gone. Touchdown, Magnolia. 23-yard run for Myjay Marshall to give the Panthers the lead with 1:03 on the clock.
Well, we might have found our People's Bank player of the game, Dan, right there.
Again, didn't score too soon.
1:03.
Whew. Marshall from 23.
Going for 2. This is a big 2-point conversion because then the Lions will have to. So the game, he's been the 2-point guy tonight. He's already scored 5 2-point conversions in this game.
Here he is. He's the fullback. And they're going to him. Over the right side. He goes in once again. 2 more points for John Curry. And the Panthers with an 8-point advantage of 62-54. He's Mr. 2 point.
Yes, he is.
62-54, 1:03 on the clock. This is Panther football.
Know what's nice? You could drive to Whataburger right now, if you wanted to. Yeah, you could hang a Louie, talk to Reggie at the counter, and get a freshly made 100% beef double meat Whataburger with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies on a 5-inch bun. It's just the delicious freedom you have living in the land where there's Whataburger. Of course, some people aren't in that land. I wonder what they're doing right now. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Your two-point specialist gives only does Hamburg have score point conversion afterward.
Well, Dan, if this proves anything, this might the Panthers haven't even thought about throwing passes.
In your line, he dropped it. Took bounces all night. How many good bounces have they gotten on kick?
Well, they get better bounces than the Panthers get on the basketball court sometimes. Back up here.
So, 0.5.
Then
the clock.
No timeouts left. So, but look, Michael Lewis, the last drive took about 45 seconds, I think. I mean, and we saw in the first half what this quarterback can do. Defense needs some plays.
Thomas out of the shotgun with Michael Lewis alongside. Thomas is back to the pass. He slings it far. He threw it a little short. His receiver, Keoghan Brown, tried to come back for it, but he slipped and it dropped down and it's incomplete.
Second half,
Thomas takes the snap. He wants to throw again. He steps up in the pocket, throws. He was knocked off bounds. I think somebody might have got a hand on him. That pass incomplete toward the sideline.
That's good backfield by Jason Grissom. He got back there to put some heat on the quarterback. And, you know, the best pass defense is always a good run. So, you know, 4 stops for the Panthers. A big homecoming.
But he had one hanging on his ankles from behind and brought him down.
4th down. This is the ball game right here, Dan. 4th and 6.
I think that might have been Bubba that had him by the ankle. 4th and 6 now.
Hamburg, no timeout.
39-yard line. Thomas to throws far sideline. It's caught short of the first down marker, but he picks it up as he gets out of bounds on the far side of the field. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line, gain of 11.
Caden went for the interception. Had he just made the tackle, he would have stopped him short of the first down. Instead, the play keeps going. The drive keeps going.
Man,
and he went out of bounds. So if Caden would have just made the tackle, or when he came short of the first down, but they got 18 seconds to go, 54 yards
from their 46-yard line. First down. 62-54. Magnolia leads. Thomas is back to pass, steps up in the pocket. As he releases, he threw it long. Big George was George. I think the hit on him is the...
And George did a good job not to rough the passer. He didn't lower his helmet. He didn't lower his shoulder. He just went in straight up, arms up, and got in on the quarterback. So they probably Pittsburgh. They got to go to third. They get a third down.
From their 46-yard line, Hamburg now real loud over by Thomas. He throws back, looking for Nike. Flag will fly.
Chevy jumped. He didn't know what. If he would have looked up, he might could have made a play. Took a shot. The referee will never have.
Two plays probably max here.
Yeah. Well, that was the play again. That's the play they scored the touchdown on in the first half. The roll right, run the wheel route with Michael Lewis. So they're going to be close to around the 40 maybe.
Take a pass interference with it.
Well, no, look, that was not the worst thing that could have happened on that play, but I don't think Nykel was going to catch it. It was a good recovery by the Panther defense.
Well, 15 yards to the third.
Well, they're going to now they got Hail Mary right, Dan. They got 3 receivers to the right, and we're going to have somebody. Panthers would be wise call a timeout here, Dan, and get straight.
Yeah, they got one guy alone got one-on-one over here on the left sideline, but like you said, 3.
Yeah, there's some Hail Mary to the end zone. We need back.
Thomas in the backfield. Roll down left side. Throws. Wow, that is on the clock. Panthers are winners in homecoming. 25-62-54.
Wow. What an ending. Panthers got some heat on the quarterback. And they had 2 or 3 guys there. George was in there, J.K. Grissom, and good coverage downfield. Forced Thomas to make a throw, and Magnolia. But thank God the clock hit 0.
Yeah. With this, the way this team has played all night, Hamburg, you don't want to give them one more play. There, just throw it up into a crowd and hope for the best. And Panthers break it up, and they come away victorious. 62-54, 116 points put on the scoreboard here tonight. A lot. 62 points by a team that did not throw a pass.
Again, you don't have to throw to be excited and win. Panther fans found that out tonight.
All right, stay tuned. Our Domino's postgame show is coming up. We'll have Coach Kirby, who will be making his way up here to the press box and visit with us during our Domino's postgame show. We'll bring you the final numbers that we have for you in this game as well. By the way, let's take the break and we'll come back and we'll tell you about all of that good stuff. 62-54 is the final. This is Panther football.
Southern Medical Group has you covered whatever the health issue. Sinus, cold-related problems, allergies, screenings, DOT physicals, and more. Stop by Southern Medical Group today for your flu shot and health screenings. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly, and right here at home in Magnolia. Visit smgarkansas.com. Southern Medical Group. Our family taking care of yours.
Football nights, hometown pride, and Farmers Bank and Trust by your side. We're your game day partner offering MyStart student accounts to build your financial future. My Farmers online and mobile banking for 24/7 access and Snapchat filters to show your school spirit. Stop by your local branch or visit us at myfarmers.bank and come home to Farmers Bank and Trust. Farmers Bank and Trust, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Getting your prescriptions filled is easy at Prince Pharmacy in Magnolia. Become one of their many satisfied customers. You can refill your prescriptions with Prince Pharmacy's mobile app, also with their website, PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy has a 24-hour refill line, too, 234-7292. Call before noon for same-day free delivery. They have a convenient drive-through, too, at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia. Bailey's Body Shop is your one-stop shop for collision repair. They can do it all, from handling the estimate for you to getting the information to your insurance company. Owner Danny Bailey has been doing auto body work for over 40 years, and Bailey Body Shop is built on quality and trust. You don't have to worry about it. They're there when you need them. When you need collision repair, trust Bailey's Body Shop, 2416 North Vine in Magnolia, 245 3303.
And plumbing issues at your home or business? Leaking pipes, cracked pipe, clogged... like you need the experts at Wingfield Plumbing Services. Wingfield Plumbing Services offers expert residential and commercial plumbing solutions, specializing in repairs, installations, and maintenance. Wingfield Plumbing Services skilled team ensures reliable and efficient service for all your plumbing needs. Follow Wingfield Plumbing Services on Facebook or call 870-234-1667.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The experienced team at 7 caregivers